I see a couple people saying Brenda's new, Bree's new, Nani is new, MD is new. Okay, look, Ariel, we got some people in the room that weren't here yesterday, so we may have to do a recap. People that are returning, can we do a recap just for the first like maybe 15 minutes? Ari, can we do a recap of the first 15 minutes? Because I think we need to bring them up to speed. But yesterday, we did talk about AI digital products and how these agentic products can change the way you sell your skills, your info, your courses. It just changes the game. And we talked about how nobody is doing it this way. And so we're going to have Ari do a recap. Ariel Pryor is going to come up in just a few minutes. She'll do a recap of yesterday, but we're also going to be doing a live build today. Who in here you want Ariel to build out your AI digital product with you and for you? Go ahead and put a me in the chat if you want her to come. We're going to be selecting one person to win and come up live. So you need to have your camera on. You need to. I see a lot of people with their camera off. I see Leah's here though. Shout out to Leah and Debbie. Hey Debbie, good to see you. I love she got all of her accolades behind her. We got Carl. What's up, Carl, in the room? We got Lily driving. Be safe. So you need to have your camera on in case you do get selected to come up in for a live build. And people raved and loved this the last summit we did. They said, "Wow, you guys are so hands-on. This is amazing." So make sure you all are hanging around because you're going to see how fast and how easy it is to use AI to go generate revenue for your business. Now, at the end, we're also going to be showing you guys today how to go about building ascension offers. Everybody put ascension in the chat because here's the thing. You can go make money with the low ticket products, Alyssa. You can go make Miss Williams, you can make money with low ticket, but where the real money is made is how you ascend your customers and how you build an ecosystem of other products. Everybody put ecosystem. See, the good coaches, the good marketers, the good business owners, they have a whole ecosystem of products that people can take a part of. And so today we're going to be talking about how you can ascend people from your low ticket to getting to where people can maybe pay you 5,000, 3,000, 10,000. Who wants to receive $5,000 payments in your bank account, $10,000? Listen, y'all, it changed my life. I'm going to share a quick story about this, Ariel, and I'm going to pass it over to you. One of my first times ever seeing this happen, I was at an in-person event, and there was about 50 people there, about 50 people. And the guy was at the very front of the stage in this mansion mastermind. Imagine this immaculate mansion with the pool outside, you know, the gloss marble floors. It was like a really premium mastermind. And there was 50 people in the room, and this individual got up and he pitched I think it was 3 month mastermind for $15,000. And at the time, I'd never really seen many people do that before. And $15,000 in my mind, it just wasn't something that I really fathomed people would pay for. But he dropped this offer and he made an offer to the 50 or so people in the room. And he had 15 people pay him $15,000 for this mastermind. Do the math for me. What's 15 people times 15,000? Somebody drop it in the chat for me. What's 15 people times 15,000? Put that in the chat for me. Let me see where's my math whizzes at real quick. Where's my math kings and queens? $300,000. Is that accurate? 15 people times $15,000? 15 times 15,000? 225. Look, some of y'all need to check your math. You got me astray. Debbie, we gonna send you back to school. It's 225. There we go. I just did it. It took some of y'all a long time to do that. You had to pull out the calculator as well, right? But over $200,000 made in one event with 50 people. My mind was blown, y'all. One of my mentors says, once you see it, you can't unsee it. Let me say that. Once you see it, you can't unsee it. He just made what it would have taken me at that time. You know how long that would have taken me to make that? It would have taken me 10 years at my job I was at that time. I was making $25,000 a year. That would have taken me 10 years to do, but he did it in one day. Y'all, everybody put crazy in the chat. Everybody put crazy in the chat. So we're going to be talking about that today a little bit after we do the live build. Just go ahead and put crazy in the chat if you're excited to learn that model. So she's going to be talking about that now. Before we get started, a few things I want to let you all know about. We do have a private session at the very end of today. We're going to be going until about about 2 or 3 o'clock again today, just so you all are aware. If you're new here and you weren't here yesterday, we went 2 or 3 hours yesterday. We're going to go 2 or 3 hours again today and tomorrow. But VIP, just a reminder that we do have a class at the very end of today that's separate for you. We have Afnan coming in, one of Ariel's friends, giving you all the training today. And then tomorrow we have 7 Buffins coming in just for the VIP and Platinum. So I do want to remind you guys, if you weren't here yesterday and you want those extra sessions we're doing every day, and you want the replays of everything, it's only $47 to get that link and to upgrade. It's so, so worth it. Wasn't it worth it, VIP, getting to come up and ask questions yesterday? Alyssa, you asked some questions, right? Was it worth it? I'm going to pull you up real quick. I'm putting you on the spot. Alyssa's like, you're at the top of my screen. Alyssa, was it worth it being in that VIP room yesterday?
Oh, absolutely. Being able to, talk with um, Ari about my questions and just even share my ideas with her. Yeah, that was great.
I love it. And so, and you weren't the only one that had the opportunity to come ask your question. So make sure that you all are clicking the link in the chat. Our team's going to drop the VIP upgrade link so you all can go ahead and upgrade. It's only $47, y'all, to get lifetime access to the replays and to get access to these exclusive sessions that are also recorded. Okay. So the team just dropped that link in the chat. Make sure to go click that. But what I will say also is thank you guys for reaching out. We had so many messages last night. We did open up the Blueprint, which is a amazing, amazing coaching program where you could go learn how to build your own AI agentic products. And so we had many of you all jump in over the past 12 to 24 hours. And I just want to say congratulations. If you jumped into the Blueprint yesterday, go ahead and put a me in the chat if that's you. If you or just put invested in the chat. If you jumped into the Blueprint yesterday, just go ahead and let me know in the chat if you did. Okay, Coach D did, Tony did. Okay, I see Tony. Tanya did, Nicole did, Miss Williams, Walker, Jackie. I love it. So I do want to let you all know there was some of you all that you came in late and you were like so confused. You were like, what's this Blueprint? What is it? I want to let you all know that after the teaching at the very end of the day, she will be talking about that one more time for those of you all that missed yesterday. Is that okay if we talk about the Blueprint one more time at the very end of the day? Is that cool with you guys? Just put cool in the chat. If that, okay, Penny says yes, I love it. So for those of you all that you love this information you're learning this week and you want to take it to the next level, we will be talking about how you can join our Blueprint, which is a 4-week coaching program, which is wild. It's amazing information inside of there. We actually start next week. So with that being said, though, I've been up here long enough. I wanted to make sure that you all knew that those things were happening and taking place. I do have a giveaway I'm going to be doing at the very end of the day. I got some surprises, so make sure you all stay to the very end of today as I'm going to be doing giveaways, gift cards. I may do some cash giveaways. So make sure you stay to the very end of each day. We did give away our MacBook yesterday, so shout out to the winner of the MacBook. We announced that last night at the very, very, very end of the day. But make sure you stay because I'll be coming up and doing some giveaways. But with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and pass the mic over to Ari, AP, your coach, your new mentor. Everybody put a fire emoji in the chat if you're ready for her to come up and kick off the day. Let's get some high energy in the room. Let's let her know how much we love her and appreciate her for sacrificing her time this week. She could be doing anything else, but she's here educating you all how to use the AI and the digital products. So, Ari, let's go ahead and get day number 2 started. I'm going to pass the mic over to you.
Hi, everybody. Welcome. Thank you so much, Michael, for always getting us right at the start of the day. Guys, let's give Michael a thank you in the chat. Let's give him a thank you in the chat. Let's say thank you, Michael. Yes, thank you. Thank you. The room is filling up. Y'all already know the drill. Send the link to someone that you feel like needs to be locked in. Whoever that is. I don't know if you got an accountability partner already, if you got your friends that you always talking about your goals with, or your partner, because y'all already know in these relationships, I talk about it. Y'all need to be going in the same direction. Y'all need to be growing together. If y'all not growing together, y'all growing apart. And once you sent this link to somebody, put in the chat, done. Put in the chat, done, after you sent it to someone. I see some familiar faces. I told y'all, I remember faces really quickly, really quickly. I see familiar faces, and I just love people who take what they do serious. So it's nice to see you guys here again. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen because today is day 2, the live build. Today is live build day. All right, so welcome back, guys. Yesterday was special. If you know, you know. If you were here yesterday, you watched the entire game change in real time. You saw why the old way of selling digital products is dying. You saw what agentic products are, and you watched my agents actually work and build an entire digital business from top to bottom in literally 30 minutes. And a bunch of you all did not just sit there and watch the whole time. A great amount of you all decided to jump into the agentic products blueprint last night, and I want to welcome every single one of you, and make sure you check your email. The orientation details are in there because you made a great decision, and after today you're going to know exactly how great. Yes, congratulations. If you invested, put in the chat, I invested. If you invested, put in the chat, I invested. And this has been this has been one of my favorite mentorships. You guys are gonna get a chance to experience it for yourselves. But yeah, so let me tell you all what was supposed to happen today, okay? I want to tell you all what was supposed to happen. And I know that sounds interesting, like what? What do you mean what's supposed to happen? But hold on, let me get my clicker together. All right, so all right. So a quick recap of yesterday. So you all know that the old model of info is dying, right? Of strictly only selling info products. That's not the way to go anymore. We now know that results beats information. Agentic products deliver the result. And we need to create products that includes our knowledge plus an AI tool that does the work for the buyer. That's what an agentic products is. Now, today I was supposed to get on here and teach you more information, guys. I had it all planned with my team. I had the slides, I had the framework, I had the whole thing. And last night, I could not sleep because something kept bugging me. And I be having to set myself straight sometimes because I had to sit there and realize like this entire summit exists because I keep telling you that information is not the thing anymore. Results are the thing. And then I was about to show up today and hand you more information. And that honestly felt wrong. So what I did was I threw out the plan, and I want to do something that, to my knowledge, nobody does on these events. And it might get messy because none of this is prepared on a slideshow. This is about to be literally live happening right now, but that's the point. Okay, so here it is. I want to bring one of you up here live right now, a real person with a real idea, and I want to build their entire offer in front of everybody. And not just talk about it, build it. Their offer blueprint, a real live free tool that you can put on the internet, and their actual paid product. Starting from nothing today on this call. Because I just want to show you all how real this is. Like, this is not like, oh, let's try and see if it works. It literally works for everybody. So is it okay if we do that instead? Put yes in the chat if you want to see that. Yes, 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 yes. All right. Okay, so I see everybody okay with that. Everybody is okay with that. So what's gonna happen is one of you walks away today with their complete offer blueprint, the 5-figure consultant deliverable, your niche, your buyer, products to sell, prices, if you never knew your audience, your niche, their products, you're gonna know today. If nothing ever made sense on how to put this together, it's gonna make sense today. One of you is about to walk away with a live working free tool on the internet with your name on it and your actual paid product written and designed for free. No catch. No catch. I see people in the chat. It's me. It's me. Please choose me. All right. So if you want the seats, I want you to type me plus one sentence about what you help people with. And my team is watching the chat right now. I'm watching, and I'm gonna see where my heart leads me. I need a sentence. What do you help people with? I gotta know what we're building. Okay. All right, I'm reading the comments. I see the comments coming through. I'm reading as fast as I can because I know it's going to be hundreds. Okay. Okay. Mm. Okay. All right, all right. I see them coming through. Let me see who got their cameras on though, because it's like I already said yesterday, how you do anything is how you do everything. Like if you're gonna show up, you gotta show up all the way. Don't just wait till it's opportunity to cut the camera on. Still act the same if it was no opportunity, because that's character. And I just love stuff like that. Okay, we got 85 new comments. Okay, I'm literally speeding through these. Now, oh God, this is all so good. All right, all right, all right. So what I am going to lean on, this is what I'm about to choose. I'm about to choose the volunteer based on this because I told you all at the beginning that the way we show up is very important, and that even with the MacBook giveaway, I'm just like, y'all, I'm paying attention to everything. I'm not just sitting here teaching. I'm reading the comments. I'm looking at the cameras. I'm seeing who's asking questions. Like I'm seeing who's actually locked in and making the most out of this. And then also, this person, what they do truly interested me. Like it truly intrigued me for me to want to see how my agents pull her expertise into a digital offer. So I know y'all just saw her face, but I feel like Alyssa is a great person to bring back up because you just keep seeing somebody. Like I saw her at Women in Wealth. She was in the room in person, and then she's on the class, and then she's in the VIP asking questions. It's like she's actually locked in. This is how you're supposed to do it. All right. So let's welcome
Yes.
Alyssa.
Thank
Yes.
you.
No problem. So let us know who you are, what do you do, and why you're here.
Okay, my name is Alyssa. I am a mom of three, but I'm also a working mom. I'm the high ticket homemaker. So I work in high ticket sales. That's where I met Ari at Women in Wealth recently. And while I was there, I realized I have something. I have the knowledge, I have the experience, and I've helped other people give birth empowered naturally without feeling pain or fear to be in control of their birth plan. And I want to make that offer.
I love that. I love that. So what we're gonna do is we're going to put you through the architect's interview, and then we are going to build your result magnet and your low ticket paid products. And I want everybody to see how we are going to pull a business idea right out of her head and into a product. So let's get started, guys. So all I need you to do is just answer a few questions for me as I go through the demo. So I'm going to pull up my AP architect, and then I'm going to let it know, like, I don't know what to sell. AP architects, agentic product architects. Because a lot of people always ask, like, will this work for me? Will this work for me? And I don't want to just sound like I'm saying yes because it's my product. Like, that's genuinely the answer. Yes. I don't know what to sell. All right, so with these questions, you don't have to make it sound super perfect, or, you know, it's going to pick up as much as it can. So just answer it honestly with whatever you truly have right now. So I'm going to try and type it as you speak, but let me know about your current expertise, background experience, skills, work history, personal story, results you've created, problems you've solved. And don't worry about making it sound like a niche. So I think a good like 3 or 4 sentences would be fine.
Okay. I am a mom of three, and I've given birth naturally for all three of my births. And it actually was a pleasant experience. It wasn't painful. It was beautiful and it was natural. And I've also helped other friends of mine who are about to give birth with, simple techniques on how to relax and also have an amazing birth experience.
Okay. I hope friends of mine do the same. All right. Background experience. Are we missing anything? Maybe like one more sentence. Like, okay, what's a deep description of a problem that you actually solved? What was the problem that people were having that caused them to not really want to uh do a good job having a birth naturally, or like be scared of it?
Yeah. So, it's a huge mental block. We
Hmm.
all think it's going to be like what we see in the movies.
Hmm.
But it doesn't have to be that. You can create you can your body is designed to give birth. You just have to let it happen.
Mental block.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Overcome the mental block.
Just be typing a little crazy. Stopping them from giving birth naturally. All right, let's see the next question. Okay, technically this question. Okay, well, they said, thank you. There is real specific expertise here. Preparing mothers to shift the fear and mental blocks that can undermine their confidence in natural birth. Of the things you described, which area do you enjoy helping people with the most and why? Not what you're best at, but what you actually like doing.
I like sharing my story. Um, because a lot of times it like blows people's mind because they don't think that
Hmm.
it's possible to have an
Because,
unmedicated birth experience.
okay. Yeah, lets people know. Unmedicated. All right. I see people in the comments, they're already relating. Your
Mhm.
story can be powerful proof that an unmedicated birth is possible, especially for mothers who need confidence before they need more information. What is the most painful or frustrated problem you have personally solved, either for yourself or someone else, that most expected mothers are still struggling with? What made it hard? Like, what did you figure out that others miss?
Yeah. Um, to really listen to my body because my body knows when it's time to push, as opposed to a midwife or a doctor telling you it's time to push.
Knows when it's time to push. That makes so much sense. And I don't even got no babies. When it's time to push, rather than the doctors. And I know when I push too, that's a person. Listen to your body is key. I love this. That points to a meaningful insight. Many mothers who want to feel more connected to their own cues and confident communicating their preferences during labor. For any future offer, we will frame this as education and preparation, not a guarantee of a pain-free outcome or a substitute for individualized clinical care. Have you ever helped someone get a specific result in this area, even informally? Tell me the situation, what you did, and the outcome. Include a real number if you have one. For example, the number of people helped, weeks of preparation, another concrete before and after.
hmm yeah, so I've helped two moms go through birth just feeling more confident.
Mhm. Feeling more confident. Anything else? Like, how long did it take you to prepare them for that? Like, how many weeks?
Yeah, well, one was only like a one conversation, like a one-time thing, but
Mhm.
my other friend, I like gave her some like some information. I gave her some printouts
Mhm.
that I worked through, and we talked a few times, so like three good sessions.
Okay. Love the natural birth process delivered for natural births. That is credible early proof. You supported two mothers through three guidance sessions each so they could approach birth feeling more confident. Who do you understand best? Not just who you can help, but who have you actually been around, supported, or been yourself? Describe the specific kind of describe the specific kind of expected mother, her situation, what she's trying to do, and what's getting in her way. So, for example, like I understand mothers who are scared of tearing at birth the most because that was me.
Yeah. So for
Mhm.
me, my first birth experience, I was doing it without a partner. So,
Mhm.
um, I was like, I knew that I had to be
Mhm.
my own source, you know. I knew I had to
Like of
be like,
support.
yeah, I had to be like everything. Um, yeah, I had to be my own support. I had to be the person I was depending on was me.
Mhm.
And then
Okay.
in my like second and third deliveries, I was married at the time, so my
Mhm.
husband was there and
Uh-huh.
supportive, but I've been
Okay.
both.
Okay. You're both. Okay, that's good. So because you understand either side.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, if this agent can pull a product with a tool out of this idea, I would be very impressed. I think I can pull out a product. I'm a reading teacher. Oh, I mean, I'm glad we're using her as an example for sure because a lot of people here in class are asking me like, my situation is this. What's the product gonna be? I'm like, that's what the architect is gonna give you. So we at the last couple of questions. Sometimes it's like 10 questions, sometimes it's less. It depends on how much information we give, and it's perfect because they're pulling out your expertise. So they said that gives you an unusually strong perspective. You understand mothers preparing for birth both without a partner present and with a supportive partner. So you can speak to self-advocacy and support planning from lived experience. What do most people in this space get wrong? What is the mistake, skip step, or overlooked factor or belief that may leave an expectant mother less prepared or less confident in labor?
Um, yeah, I think one of the beliefs that people have is that, the doctor or the midwife always knows,
Knows their best interest.
yeah, always knows what's best, but really it's the person who's feeling the sensations and feeling, that connection. It's you and the baby. And the only two people that are in that is you and the baby. And the baby can't really advocate for itself yet. So
Mhm.
it's like all the mom, really.
It's your. That's good. All right. Okay. I hear the core belief. Mothers should not feel powerless or disconnected from their own experience. To keep a future offer responsible and credible, we will position this as helping mothers build confidence, ask informed questions, state preferences, and collaborate with qualified care teams, and not as telling anyone to ignore individualized medical advice or urgent warning signs. When someone comes to you for support in this area, what do you need to know about their specific situation before you can give them a useful answer? Like what questions? What do you look at? What do you need to understand before you suggest their next step?
Um, what kind of birth do they want?
Hmm.
What's important to them? How do they feel about birth in general?
Do you ever ask about pain tolerance? Is that a thing?
Um, so
Like, do
like
people be
back
like,
to
"Oh,
the
my pain
mindset, it's
tolerance"?
really like reframing the pain
Okay,
to,
I'm saying mindset towards pain.
yeah, mindset.
Okay. Okay, last question. If an AI tool could use your expertise to help an expectant mother prepare more confidently without replacing her qualified care team, what would it do first? For example, it could identify mindset barriers, generate questions and preference prompts, create a confidence building preparation plan, or help a support partner prepare. What is the one job it should do?
I think the first two are really important, identifying their mindset barriers and generate questions.
We on the same page. I was thinking that I was leaning
Yeah.
towards identify mindset barriers. All right, so let's see. Now it is about to cook up. It says, great. Your AI tool should first uncover the mother's mindset barriers and then turn them into a tailored confidence questions and birth preference preparation path. I now have enough to map your strongest offer directions. So let's see what it comes up with. And then it gives you like disclaimers, high impact topic. Manage shows this when a conversation may involve important decisions such as health, legal, financial, or tax. Please note that it's an AI agent and it can make mistakes. Verify key details. So they just be making sure we're not actually like putting like super, super legal stuff in there, you know?
Mhm.
So guys, how do y'all feel about this offer? How do y'all feel about this offer? Because some people was like, wow, if we can pull something out of this, that's crazy. And then drop what your offer is. This is great. It's very unique. Insane, so helpful. Yes, guys, this architect agent is going to pull her expertise out of her head and turn it into a complete offer document, the niche, exact buyer, product, price, free tool concepts, all from a bunch of questions. Mind blown. We no longer have to puzzle our brain as much. That's what I was saying. Even in the Q&A, I'm like some of the questions y'all asking, like you all are like throwing your brains all over the place when this is supposed to help you not have to do that. All right. So they gave another disclaimer like, hey, I'm not a medical professional. Treat this as an informed analysis, not medical advice. They trying to protect themselves. But they said, I mapped your strongest offer direction. The Calm Birth Confidence Map, a $27 peer-led preparation workbook, plus an AI tool that identifies mindset barriers and creates a personalized birth preference and provider conversation plan. The full analysis includes 3 niche options, 5 product concepts, tool logic, positioning, and essential safety guardrails. Please review the attached architecture before I lock this in. Is there anything you want to change, sharpen, or explore? You can narrow it down or just say lock it in. So let's see. We got first her expert snapshot. They said you do not need to sell natural birth broadly. Your sellable expertise is more focused. You help expectant mothers move from fear, uncertainty, and feeling unheard to feeling grounded enough to identify their preferences and communicate with their care team. That is clear, emotional, and practical transformation. Your strongest credibility is lived experience. You experienced 3 unmedicated births, including one without a partner present and later births with a supportive husband. You have also informally supported 2 mothers through 3 guidance sessions, helping them feel more confident as they approached birth. Your most distinctive insight is that birth preparation is not about collecting information. It's about mindset, personal agency, support, and knowing which questions to bring to a clinician. Bro, how am I saying it wrong? The clinic. My accent be getting me so bad. Your story that your own births were pain-free is compelling as a personal story, but it should never become the offer promise. A safer, more credible promise is feel calmer, clearer, and better prepared to discuss your birth preferences with your qualified care team. It gave you the hidden expertises you can monetize, why it matters to a buyer, translating fear about birth into reflection and preparation, helping mothers clarify what kind of birth experience they hope for, helping mothers prepare for different support realities, encouraging respectful self-advocacy. Okay, so they gave the responsible market position. Audience map. So listen, this is your natural audience. First-time expectant mothers interested in an unmedicated or lower intervention birth. It gave you their situation. They want a certain experience but feel anxious about pain, labor, or being dismissed. Primary need, a mindset reset, preference prompts, and questions for care teams. Why you fit? You have the personal experience. You supported mothers. Another audience for you is expectant mothers who may be without a partner or have inconsistent support, or couples expecting a baby where the partner wants to help but don't know how. That's good. Top 3 niche opportunities: unmedicated birth confidence preparation, solo support birth readiness, partner ready birth support. It gave you the audience, the painful problem, and the urgency and the monetization potential. Strong, and good. And why you're credible. So the best niche recommendation is start with the unmedicated birth confidence preparation for first-time expectant mothers who feel afraid of pain or worried they will not be heard. Decision logic that can become an AI tool. These is a bunch of AI tools that you can sell. A tool that clarifies values and produces a draft birth preference worksheet, identifies non-clinical mindset barriers and suggests tailored reflection prompts. generates confidence statements, practice prompts, and questions to discuss with a qualified. Can you pronounce that for me? Because this word is doing me so bad. Clinician?
Clinician.
Clinician. Oh, okay. It just looks so weird. Okay, so I was saying it right. Clinician. Why does it look so weird? Create a support conversation outlining a non-clinical role prompts. Okay. So it gave you 5 low-ticket agentic product ideas. One, the Calm Birth Confidence Map for $27. It gave you who it's for, the small painful problem it solves, the transformation, why it will sell, why you're credible, the info product component, and the agentic tool component. So again, guys, the thing is we are still selling an info product in a way, but we're not selling it by itself. We're combining it with the AI tool that gives them the result. So yes, they're going to get the guidance and the steps and the stuff to read, but they're also going to be able to use the AI tool to input their situation and get the output. They're going to input their birth experience, feelings around mindset, support situation, and then they're going to get out the mindset reflection of personalized affirmations, a draft preference worksheet, provider question prompts, and a 7-day preparation sequence. But she don't have one, guy. She have 5 low-ticket digital products she can sell that all fit her niche and her audience.
That
Drop a
is so
fire in the
cool.
chat.
That is
Yes,
so
drop a
amazing.
fire. Yes, I love this. I love this. I was so interested to see this myself. I think this is like frozen a bit. Am I frozen?
No, I think you're
Am I
good.
okay? My thing is frozen though. So guys, listen. As we look at this, I want you all to pause with me for a second because I need you all to understand what y'all just watched. You guys just watched a complete offer get pulled out of a real person's head in about 15 minutes. Yeah, about 15, 20 minutes. A niche, a buyer, a named product with the price, a free tool concept, things people pay strategists $10,000 to $20,000 for and honestly wait months to get. I know I said that a lot of people have probably paid people $5,000, $10,000 just to get this information and not leave what it actually built because that was the old model. I mean, the old model failed all of us with coaching and courses. It left you with what I just gave y'all in 20 minutes, you know? And y'all want to know what that is? That right there is week 1 of the Architect Agentic Products Blueprint. That exact experience, everybody who joins the Agentic Products Blueprint sits in that exact seat that she just sat in week 1 with their own architects and walks out with their own version of this. All right. So, guys, before we keep going, I need you to know that the Agentic Products Blueprints is 4 weeks live with me. Week 1, you architect your offer, which you just watched. Week 2, the agents build your free tool and your actual products, which is what you are about to watch. In week 3, everything you need to sell it. In week 4, we launch. You get the agents, you get me and my team live every week. You get the community. And guys, it's only $9.97 still right now for those who are on this summit. So the team is going to drop the link in the chat for those who want to grab their spot while we are still going. And if you already got your spot, comment, I invested. And if you thought that what you had in your head was not good enough to sell, and now you know it is good enough to sell, it can be put into a product, it can be architected, and it can be launched, and it can benefit people, and it can make money. If you got that mindset shift that you needed watching this happen with her offer, put shift in the chat. Put shift in the chat, guys. And okay, I don't know if it's gonna, my screen is a little frozen on my end, so give me 1 second, guys, to cut this screen off back on.
for just one moment, y'all. She's gonna reset for a second. Is this good, y'all? You guys enjoying this type of learning and training? Go ahead and put a yes in the chat. This will actually be a good stopping point for me to remind you guys to go ahead and get those replays if you haven't done so. Ari will be back up in just a moment, team. You can spotlight her when she's ready. But just a reminder that if you're here and you haven't gotten the VIP session, I would encourage you to do so now while we're at a break because we do have the VIP portion happening in just a little bit. But shout out to Nyla Turner, who just got the VIP upgrade. We had Lily got the VIP upgrade. We had Brenda, who got the VIP upgrade. So congratulations to you all for going ahead and doing that. But somebody else just went and upgraded. Pranatha just got access to platinum. I love it. So I want to let you all know, platinum members, tomorrow night we're doing a Zoom networking call for you all. Okay, tomorrow night at around 4 or 5 after the VIP session with 7 tomorrow, we're doing a speed networking for all platinum members. Okay. So just know that that's something that is a bonus we're going to be sending you guys. We can network in Zoom and get to meet some amazing business owners. So just be on the lookout for that tomorrow night. All right. So, and I'll come back up at the end and I'll walk you through how to find your portal if you're a VIP or platinum in here. So, Ari, I'll pass it back over to you.
Hey guys, so yeah, my computer was frozen on my end and it just kicked me out. But see, that's why I gotta have a good team because I'm like, I know my team gonna make sure we good. I know we're gonna make sure we good. So again, if you got your spot, put in the chat, I invested, because now we are about to take her agentic product analysis and we are going to build her products out. The team is dropping a link in the chat. Yes, I love it. Let me reshare my screen. And if you guys are ready to see this build for her AI tool, put in the chat build. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to copy. I'm going to copy this. Oh, wait, I had to tell them to lock it in. We definitely liked it, though. Lock it in. Give me the handoff. So this is the only part with the agents that you actually have to go through an interview. Now, everything we build with the agents, all that we are doing is literally copying this and pasting it and handing it to the next agent. So we're about to copy this handoff block and hand it to the result magnet agent, and it's just going to build the tool. So we don't have to tell it nothing else because it already has the AI tool that we wanted to build on here. They're just going to ask, okay, do you approve this? Do you want to keep this? Do you not want to keep this? That's all that they're going to be asking. So I'm going to take this handoff block. I'm going to copy it. And again, guys, inside of the agentic products blueprint, you get to keep these agents all throughout the program, and you get to keep it forever in your business to keep doing this as many times as you want, building as many products as you want. So I'm going to pull up my result magnet agent now, paste the document that they just created for us, and press send. And this is the fun part. And I got a question. What's your brand colors? Or do you already have like a website or something, or any type of website where you like the branding?
I don't currently have a website. It's kind of just all been information that's been in my head and in my heart. And but yeah, I like kind of like a deep ocean color. Kind of like my shirt, actually.
Okay, deep ocean blue. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so it says I reviewed the provided material and I'm gonna use it to shape the result magnet. And it's already starting to create the birth confidence block quiz. But I honestly think that I'm interested to see what colors they're gonna use. I'm interested to see what colors they're gonna choose. And if you just got your spot today, I want to see who just joined right now based off of seeing this live. Put just joined if you just joined in the chat. And people are asking, are you a doula as well?
I am not, but I'm not, but the thought has crossed my mind a lot over the last, several years.
Yeah, guys, that's that high ticket. Okay, so now they need some approval. Um, like they got warm green.
Okay.
Very
Yeah, I like
close.
green.
Um, any style? I kind of like that. That's like close to what you got on.
Hmm. Yeah, those are the colors, I feel like. Um, yeah,
So,
I like
okay.
that.
Lead, send a project owner an alert. Yep, they're asking if they can send you an alert when a visitor submit the opt-in form. Boop, build now. Yeah, that would be high ticket. Yes, guys. And then also I've talked a bit to some of you guys about those who want to sell high ticket offers and you all booked a call. We'll talk about that more later. We'll talk about that more later, but watch them build. Now, this is about to look like super techy. Right there. Okay. Yeah, because they took me on the inside. So it's going to ask me for a couple approvals, but within the next 3 to 5 minutes, she's about to have a live tool built that you would have had to wait weeks for a developer to get to you.
Wow.
And that's so fire. So how long have you been helping others since you first had your children?
So mostly the beginning. Okay, so my oldest is 8.
Mm-hmm.
So I think what I was focused on at the beginning is just sharing my story, that it doesn't have to be, it doesn't
Mm-hmm.
have to be painful. It doesn't have to be scary. Even if you're doing it by yourself, you
Mm-hmm.
are so amazingly created and designed. So
Mm-hmm.
that was kind of the first, but then as I started sharing that, people were like, okay, but like how did you do it? And then I kind of started opening up, and like I had like so I did use like homeopathic herbal supplements and things like that. And so I would like
Mm-hmm.
gave those all away, and I would recommend them to people. So I guess it just kind of evolved, and then like my girlfriends started having babies, and then
Uh-huh.
easier to share
Mhm.
with somebody that I could just talk with.
Wow. Everybody love it. So it's like it naturally just happened. And guys, it just came to me. We're able to build both at the same time. We're able to build this result magnet and the low ticket product at the same time. So what I'm about to do is I'm about to open another task on the side, pull up the low ticket products builder agent, and I'm gonna paste this in, and I'm about to let it build the low ticket product as well. Do you all see how the agent already knows what to do? So now we have two agents running. I'm not running on one agent. I'm putting two agents to work on one business at the same time. Two tabs, same block, and they do not wait on each other and they don't wait on me. Because when I open this back up, the result magnet is still working. The result magnet is still working. So now they prepared the blueprints. Type A offer bridge. Let me check. Conversion bridge. Place placeholder. Yes. Yeah, I have to say approve all. All
So it's
right. So,
building two things simultaneously right now.
yeah, so it's building your low ticket product right here. I'm using a different agent for your low ticket products. And then I'm using another agent for your result magnet that gives the AI powered result. So this one is already at step 5 out of 6. It seems to be building pretty fast. This one builds pretty fast too. Also, Okay, I'm gonna just start another build too. Why not? Okay, why not? We just gonna see. I didn't plan to add this build, but I'm gonna just throw this in while we're right here, since it's all doing. I'm gonna throw a third build in it. So I'm gonna pull out the AP Agentic Tool Builder. I'm gonna give them the document as well and let them build out a second AI tool. So the result magnet is the free win that you lead with, and it upsells them into your paid low ticket products. So you guys, you know what a lead magnet is, right? Everybody like, oh, I'm starting my digital product business. I'm gonna put me out a free lead magnet. We don't do lead magnets no more, guys. We're not giving them a pile of information to go put in their files and let it collect digital dust. No, we're not gonna do that. We're gonna create a result magnet, a free magnet that gives them a result on the spot, not information on the spot. Okay, so this one needs my low ticket products first. So once I get the low ticket products, I'm gonna throw it over there so it can cook up while we working. Cause that's like another agentic tool. Like I love being able to give my buyer a result. And I feel like everybody who's selling digital offers online, everybody who is coaching, this is what you need to do, because it's not only going to make your business stay alive in this era where AI is everywhere, it's going to make your customers more satisfied. Because even if this client don't want to go high ticket, they still got wins with the low ticket.
Mm-hmm.
Because high ticket is more access and you can end up having a meet up in person and things like that. I told her that her high ticket offer would be very good because she will actually be able to include in-person days for people who actually maybe want her there when they give birth, or who want to do like Zoom calls to prepare. Someone said, when you say you put in the result magnet creator and the low ticket agent, where do those agents come from? So my team, we spent months building these agents. I told the class yesterday that a few months ago, like in the beginning of the year, I noticed my sales started dropping with the digital offers. And I was wondering why, because it's always been like really good for me. And I'm like, something's different. Like people don't really feel moved for the products no more. They don't feel like any urgency no more to buy it. And I'm like, then I'm seeing AI everywhere. And I'm like, okay, the methods that I'm teaching, the stuff I've mastered, this is the same thing people can go ask ChatGPT now. They can go search this up on AI and get everything from A to Z, no matter how hard I worked, no matter how long I've been doing this, they can get the same level of information right now from ChatGPT. So how do I stand out? How do I stand out? And how do I use AI as my advantage rather than running away from it and being like, oh, it's going to take me out of business? So I had to figure out how to integrate AI into selling digital offers to where AI makes my business better rather than make it worse and make people not want it no more. Because digital marketing is still a huge industry. Guys, digital marketing is, I had it written on my whiteboard, but it's projected to double to be worth $500 billion by next year, guys. Digital marketing, people selling digital offers, this is taking over. Selling digital offers is literally taking over. It's a growing industry. Yeah, like that's crazy. So the projection is the projected amount of money they expect people to make online, on Instagram, on Facebook, coaching, selling digital offers. So it's like, it's not dying out. It's just the old methods are dying out. And the people who know how to pivot and evolve are the ones who's going to benefit from this. You got to know when there's an open door for you to walk in. Because about 3 years ago, in like 2022, 2023, digital products had another spike and it was really hot. People were selling resellable digital products. They were all making millions and stuff like that. And it was like an entryway for people to get in. And they did get in. But now it's another shift happening. It's another pivot happening. And that same behavior has to happen. Some people not going to catch on, but those who catch on are about to win again. Is your agent receiving the name interview document so that you don't have to repeat? Yes. So I pass each agent the interview document now. So this one is at step 5 out of 6. It's building. So it's 6 steps. This low ticket product at stage 4 out of 5, so it's almost done. So yeah, that's the beautiful thing. Once you go through your interview, it pulls up all the products, it pulls up all the AI tools to build. So at that point, you don't really have to tell it anything. That's like that's your blueprint for real. That's really your blueprint. So that's why I literally keep building digital businesses from top to bottom. And this used to take months, guys. This used to take months sitting there pondering, trying to figure out what to sell, how to position it, what to price it, who does it serve. And then we didn't even get to the content creation agent and the email sequence agents, but like this used to take months. All right. Oh, okay. So the low ticket product is done. The result magnet is still going, which comes before the low ticket product. But would you all like to see the low ticket products now? I just want you to remember the order. I want you to remember the order. Wait 1 second, guys. Hold on, because like the order is like really matters. Okay, before offering keys added, to fully rebuild to correct this game. Please probably repair in place. The safer alternative to keep. Yeah, of course, repair in place. The result magnet had a question. They like, listen, some database tech. That's not my language. I don't know none of that language, but I just know some techie stuff, and that's what the agent is for. But they say, should I repair in place? Yes, repair whatever you need to repair because you, the specialist, you, the expert, coding, doing whatever you're doing, do it. Okay. So let me show you guys the low ticket product while they are still building the result magnet. All right, so we got the Calm Birth This is so cute. They got the Calm Birth Confidence Map, a non-clinical peer-led preparation guide for first-time expectant mothers. Your outcome in one focused session, you will name the fear pattern that's keeping you stuck, create a flexible preference map, prepare respectful questions for your qualified care team, and build a 7-day confidence plan. Before you begin, they gave you a copyright and educational notice. This workbook is for educational and reflective purposes only. It is not medical advice and does not replace care, diagnosis, or guidance from a qualified healthcare provider. A note from the creator: you do not need another pile of birth information before you feel ready to speak up. You need a calm place to name what is making you afraid, what matters to you, and what support helps you feel steady. I'm a mother of 3 who has experienced 3 unmedicated births, including one where my partner was not present. I also supported 2 mothers through 3 confidence-focused guidance sessions each. And that experience taught me a simple truth. Confidence grows when you stop trying to memorize every possibility and start practicing how you want to participate in a conversation. This is not a promise that birth will follow a script. It's a guide for arriving at your next appointment with a clear voice, a grounded plan, and questions that help you work with your qualified care team. How to use this workbook. They tell you what you need, why it matters, what you will create, your finished output. Start with your story. Give the exercises. When I think about birth right now, I mostly feel blank. The moment or idea that creates the most tension in me is blank. The story I keep telling myself about that moment is blank. Turn the spiral into a need. When the thought shows up, I'm afraid I will not cope. I need blank. A useful next step is blank. It is helping people get their mindset together for their birth, and they're really being able to target their worries. This is crazy.
Amazing. That is so amazing. I can't believe it
Easy.
just did all of that.
Wow. It says copy the clearest versions of your answers here. This is your birth confidence snapshot. The fear pattern I want to understand is blank. What matters most to me is blank. The support I need to ask for is blank. The next conversation I need to have is with blank. Name a pattern. Do you know how many pregnant women will love this? Oh my God. Practice card, your preference map, identify your birth values, your birth preference worksheet to give to your qualified care team. My name, appointment date, the experience I want to create, the values on my care team and support team to understand. Wow. How do you feel about the way you just pulled this product together with what you've been talking about?
Yeah, it's amazing. I mean, these are the questions that are really truly important to know for yourself as an expecting mom. It's great mindset work. I love this. It is so cool.
Wow, guys. Yes, I love this too. I love this too. Let me see. Do we got the result magnet? Okay, the result magnet going. And what I have is my product handoff block. So I'm going to copy this and I'm going to give it to my agentic tool builder. And they're going to build an AI tool to pair with this digital product. So guys, listen, we got the result magnet that's almost done. Oh, that's the architect. I need the product. Okay. We got the result magnet building that's almost done. And then we got the low ticket digital product that it upsells you to. And then we not only selling information, what makes our product fire and different from all these other products is we are including an AI tool that actually gives them the result. So this AI tool is going to be directly tied to that product that we just created. And all I got to do is copy and paste this stuff to the agent. So guys, if you want one of these built for yourself, get into the 4-week agentic product blueprint program. The team is dropping the link in the chat. You are going to do this for yourself and for your business to get your products built and launched. If you need this for yourself, put in the chat, need that. I can't wait to see this result magnet. And then also we're going to send you these. Okay, we're going to send you these. Need that, need that. I just love how this came out.
It's beautiful too. I love the colors, the green.
Yes, and it's so interactive. It's worth it. It's worth how much? $27. This is definitely worth $27. And then this is something that you can also put into a physical book. Those worksheets that can be in a physical book. And that could be your products too. The colors are soft. I need that. Okay, the agentic tool builder, your completed workbook makes the strongest tool direction clear. Okay, my recommendation is the birth confidence mapper. I'm gonna take the recommendation. Combine specific elements. Oh, combine 1 and 3. Okay, I'm gonna read it to you guys. Okay, so they're giving me the tool options and the tool concepts for which AI tool to build. So option 1 is the birth confidence mapper. The tool concept is it could build a guided reflection to conversation plan generator aligned with the full 5-part framework. The buyer will input their desired birth experience, main confidence block, pain mindset, preferred support, and provider concern. And the AI is going to generate a named confidence block, 3 grounded statements, a flexible preference map, respectful provider questions, an appointment prep card, and a tailored 7-day confidence plan. And then second is the preference map translator, a focused tool devoted to entirely translating their personal values to a flexible provider conversation language. And 3 is a rehearsal tool for upcoming prenatal appointment, combining a short preference summary with conversation scripts. I asked them to combine 1 and 3. So let's see what it builds. They're going to ask, like, do you approve, combine, approve and build, placeholder. Oh, wait, approve and build. If you got your spot in a 4-week agentic product blueprint program, we are starting next week. Put in the chat, I'm in. Put in the chat, I'm in. Let me see if this result magnet got a question. Okay, they repairing stuff. Go ahead. I can't wait. It's almost done. I can see what's going on there. Congratulations, Sherry. Congratulations, Felicia. What happens if we don't have an audience? So I want you all to have a mindset shift or even stuff like that, because if you don't have an audience, that's not the end all be all. You can build an audience. Everybody on social media right now had to build an audience. So it's just like, let's say you don't start now and then a year go by. a year still went by, time still passed. So would you rather start now and say I spent a year working on building my audience, or be waiting next year and say you never started? Because the audience not gonna fall out the sky. You got to show up. You got to put this out there. That's what needs to happen. So I am eager to see this result magnet, but I got another tool being built. I'm gonna say inspire me, because I don't know if you like these. I don't see no green. It's not really. I'm gonna say inspire me. Okay, build now. Okay, so I'm building 2 AI tools. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't see the recommendation in the chat. Yeah, so we got 2 AI tools getting built out right now, and those are the fun parts. So if you think you like the low ticket product, just wait till these are done. Oh, oh wait, hold on. Are they still asking me more questions to approve? Incorporates these requirements, product scope. Oh, okay, that's not the result magnet. All right, so while we are waiting, I will go ahead and show you all the inclusions into the agentic products blueprint while we are waiting. Ariel, let's start tonight, not next week. It's just the weekend. Trust me, we're going to be started in no time. We about to be started in no time. So I'm gonna verbally say what's included, because I'm gonna show you all the slides when after this is done. It's only right. So the agentic products blueprint, we start on Wednesday, and the orientation is, team, can we confirm the orientation is September 2nd?
Yes, Wednesday night at 7.
Yes, okay. Wednesday night at 7 p.m. is our orientation, guys. And then we will begin a 4-week program. This live build that we're doing exactly right now, everybody inside the program will be doing this live build for themselves. So you're going to go through the interview with the AP architect to figure out your niche, your buyer, your audience, your products, your prices, the AI tools to build, your positioning, and that thing that you just couldn't put together in your head. And I know it's so many people in here who do not know how to put their ideas together and package it into an offer that people actually want to buy. That itself is what so many people here need. And then you all get to get your result magnet built, which is being built right now. And then that's your free tool that gives your buyer a win on the spot. So let's say you don't have an audience. Let's say you don't have a lot of followers. You're not popular on social media. The only benefit of being known or having an audience is people already know, like, and trust you. So if you are offering a free tool that gives the buyer a result on the spot, what are they going to do no matter what history they have with you? After that, they're going to trust you. And all you need is that trust in order to get a buyer in your ecosystem. So if somebody just scrolling, don't follow you, but your stuff pop up and they go through your free result magnet and actually got a win right there for free, they're like, oh, I've been looking all around for this and I just got it for free. And then it upsells them to your paid product. So you also build your low ticket paid products. And then for you to have an agentic digital product, you need that AI powered tool attached to it. So you're going to also build your agentic tool, which is also getting built here. And that's what you're going to sell with your low ticket digital products. So you're not like all of these other people in your industry, not like all of these other people in your niche, just simply only selling information. You're not going to be selling information. You're going to be selling outcomes, and you're going to be selling execution. Put in the chat, I'm selling outcomes. Put in the chat, I'm selling outcomes. That's what you're going to be able to give your buyer on the spot. And then you also get the AP sales page agent. There we go. I'm selling outcomes. I'm selling outcomes. Exactly. If you're selling outcomes, how could you lose? How could you lose? And then I told you guys, AI is moving faster than we could think. And so everybody did not catch on to this. They didn't catch on to this because, as you all can see, this was very well thought through. this offer, these agents, my product, can you all agree that this offer was, you can tell that I really sat and thought through it. My team, like we intentionally built this out. We didn't just throw something together to put it out here and slap the word AI on it. Like what we did is it's not easy for people to copy and duplicate because we actually put a lot of intention into it. So if somebody wants to copy and duplicate it, they gotta do real work to put something like this together. To be able to wipe out a graphic designer, wipe out a copywriter and a funnel page builder, wipe out a content specialist, like not having to need those and having it in an agent. Like you can't, this ain't something we just slapped AI on and said, AI digital products. Like, no, this is a real system. And you all get to keep these agents and use them for yourself and build your products this way. Now, I said the window is 12 to 18 months before this is the standard. And when I say before this is the standard, everybody is going to be selling agentic digital products. Once people find out how, and if y'all agree, put in the chat, I agree. Once people find out how to do this, everybody's going to be doing it. They just don't know how yet. Everybody resorting to the easiest forms of AI right now. Prompts, little free tool. Like people are selling, they're still selling things that's super accessible. People are still selling things that's still super accessible. So like that's no different from selling information. Yes, you guys are the first to the party. So therefore, you have a chance to be the first mover in your niche. Because the way that this is new to some of you guys here, and you guys are like, wow, this is how people are going to be about your product. This is just this is her version of the product. What you saw yesterday was my version of the product, but you guys are all in different industries and fields, and you're going to have your version to wow people for yourself. You're going to have these agents to wow people for yourself. This is just my version teaching digital products and social media and stuff. Some of you guys' versions is in the credit industry. Some of you versions are in the beauty industry. Finance, budgeting, cooking, childcare, healthcare, rehab. Y'all got a lot of people to wow in your industries with this. And so don't be the one who came to this class, saw it first, had a chance to be the first mover in your industry, and you was like, I'll just wait. So what are you waiting for? Somebody else to do it. And now everybody all buying their stuff, everybody in their community, everybody giving them all the money that could have been yours because you being knew about this and you being could have did it probably even better. I made a video. I said idiots in motion go further than a genius at rest. Mm-hmm. And I'm saying we're idiots or nothing like that. But I'm just saying, like, not being perfect. The person who knows they're probably not perfect, probably not the most confident, but they like, you know what? I'm gonna build the plane as I fly it. I'm gonna learn as I go. I'm gonna get better as I go. I'm just gonna go. They're gonna get more successful. They're gonna make more money. But that genius want everything to be every dot line to be dotted and whatever it's called, like dot your I's, cross your T's. They want everything so perfect. They're gonna still be sitting waiting. 6 months gonna pass, 12 months gonna pass, 18 months gonna pass. And they still sitting trying to become this master freaking creator and digital product seller, and that idiot in motion that made millions already. And then now you irritated because you like, no, I'm better than that. I'm more precise than that. That ain't what it's about. I promise you it's not about that. It's just about being in motion. It's simply about being in motion. People will respect you more if you're just in motion. Like they will respect you more if you're just doing the thing. Like you learn by doing the thing. You get better by doing the thing. You grow an audience by doing the thing. You build a brand by doing the thing, not by sitting there mastering how to build a brand for 2 years. And your brand would have been built if you was showing up doing it. You know? Okay, we have step 4 out of 5. Is this the agentic tool? That one coming through. The result magnet. 6 out of 6. Okay. Now, this is what I skipped in class yesterday because I told y'all I prepped them before class. If we would have waited, y'all would have had to wait all of these minutes in class yesterday. But it's only fair for y'all to really watch it work in real time. But this is about to send us. It's technically completed. It's a 6 out of 6. So in a matter of seconds, we about to have this result magnet. How long should we anticipate for each class? At least 2 hours. Sometimes I'm doing like Q&As at the end because it's just like, if you need help, I got you. But at least 2 hours. After 2 hours, I ain't gonna hold you hostage. It's up to you if you want to stay on the weekly classes. Can we complete the program in less than 4 weeks? No, because I don't want you to rush through it, get confused, and miss a step, and then everything like you confused. And I'm like, listen, that's why we do it 1 week at a time. But after the 4 weeks is over, you can do it in 2 minutes if you want to. You can do it in 30. You can do whatever you want. But in class, I have to show you because you're keeping these for yourself for who knows how long. And I want you to know exactly how to use it. And it gets addicting. It gets addicting. You could just start doing all type of stuff and building freaking companies and stuff. Like, I promise you, y'all be getting real creative. So I do not recommend to do it less than 4 weeks if you want a program. But after that, take as fast as you want, as slow as you want. All right, it says it's selecting the final post Q&A response. So it's testing it, it's doing all the things to make sure it's perfect, but I'm just glad I didn't have to pay nobody thousands of dollars to make this for me. I'm glad I have to wait weeks. I wait 10 minutes before I wait some weeks. But y'all want to know what really mind boggled me about selling digital products when I first started? What really mind boggled me is that the products that I made in 2023, I was still making $100,000 every 90 days in 2025 selling that same product I made in 2023. It really trips me out how you make a digital product one time and you keep selling it for however many years you want to keep selling it, because somebody new finds you every day. I'm pretty sure nobody on this call bought my digital products from 2023, so I can still sell y'all those digital products because it's new to you. When I first started, I only had like 100,000 something followers. Now I got 1.2 million. I still have over 900,000 people to sell to. So I don't have to keep making new digital products. I just got to keep selling to new people, because I sold 27,000 digital products to make $1 million. I have 1.2 million followers. That's not even 1% of my followers. If I want to rinse my entire audience out, I can't. Somebody new finds you every day who never got your product before. That's what tripped me out about digital products. And then I got to the point where I'm like, I don't even got to keep making them. I just got to keep selling to new people. Like, even if I got 100 sales, I got 50,000 views. It's over 49,000 people who didn't buy it. That really tripped me out. But it's also one of the things I love about selling digital offers. Tapping that index finger and thumb, nothing but tea. Just purchased the blueprint. See you Wednesday. Congratulations, Shani. She just invested into the 4-week program, the Agentic Product Blueprint. I will be seeing you on Wednesday. And thank you guys for being patient to see this revolutionary thing. I already see how it's looking right here, but I ain't gonna give y'all a sneak peek. I'm gonna just wait till the design. You sign up by using the link in the chat, guys. No problem. And y'all can drop some questions if y'all have any questions. All classes are recorded here, of course, in the VIP portal. We put the replays there. Also, the 4-week program, yes, all replays are uploaded as well. So if you miss a class, you still get to be able to go through it. No, I do not sell the agents separately. The program is 4 weeks. once a week. You get forever access to the agents. Yes, it's going to be every Wednesday at 7 p.m. after orientation week. We in and out. We get it done. Does the agents work off credit? Yes, but as you guys can see, Menace have not been charging any credits. And it's just so crazy because how lucky could the program students get, guys? I just went through an entire program with free credits with Menace. The people who joined, wow, this Menace thing not charging no credits. Wow, what a time to join. What a time to join. Okay, I just got a notification. Menace just tested this quiz. It sent me an email when people test it and use it. And I think they just calm birth confidence, map interest, new birth confidence quiz. Input. Great questions in the chat. Y'all are asking some great questions. You can join Menace by just going to the app or team. We have my Menace link though. We can drop my Menace link. May I have the prompts? So these are not prompts. These are not prompts. These are trained agents. Like right here, I pulled up my result magnet agent, and the other one I pulled up my agentic tool builder agent, architect agent. And then in class, we in week 4, that's launch week, and that's when we plug all your domains together so you can launch. So it's architect, build, and launch. That's the AP method. So we architect your offer, we build out all the assets, and then by class 4, we actually launch it. No link. Oh, here we go. All right, let's do it. So let's open this up into the big screen. We finally got the result magnets. Okay, this is the birth confidence 3-minute private reflection. They asked, what is quietly getting in the way of your birth confidence? Name the preparation need underneath the worry, then leave the clear next step and respectful prompts for your next prenatal conversation. 3 minutes, one personal focus, free to explore. A calmer starting point begins with language for what you need. 1, personal score. You get a named focus. You get a next step and a voice to borrow. Find my confidence block. So then our result magnet collects the leads because they opt in for free, but we can retarget them and sell them products. .com. All right, so first it says there is no right answer. Choose what feels closest today. When you picture labor and birth today, which response feels the closest? I'll mostly feel afraid or overwhelmed. I feel unsure but open to learning. I feel somewhat steady with understandable worries. I feel calm enough to meet uncertainty one step at a time. I'm going to say I mostly feel, let me imagine, what would I think when I get ready? What would I think? Am I going to be unsure? I think I'm going to feel unsure but open to learning.
Yes.
You know what? Yeah, unsure but open to learning. When you think about pain or intensity in birth, what feels most true? The thought makes me feel stuck or panicked. I tend to avoid thinking about it. I'm beginning to explore supportive ways to meet it. I have a common practice or perspective I can return to. I tend to avoid thinking about it. Yeah, I don't think about it a lot. Right, somebody said avoid thinking about it. I don't really think about it. I was like, bro, what? Push the baby out? How clearly can you name what matters most to you in your birth experience? I'm not sure where to begin. I have a few thoughts, but they feel scattered. I can name several preferences and support needs. I can explain my priorities with flexibility and respect for change of circumstances. I think I will be able to name several preferences and support needs. Like, I know what I want. Like, I know what I prefer. Like, that's how I get comfortable. How prepared do you feel to bring a question or a preference to your qualified maternity care team? I worry I will be dismissed or freeze. I have questions but don't know how to ask them. I can bring 1 or 2 questions with support. I feel ready to use respectful questions and share decision-making language. I worry I will be dismissed or freeze because people be not trying to hear you. These doctors do not be trying to hear you. They be trying to tell you. How clear are you and your support person about the kind of support you may want? We have not talked about it, or I may not have support identified. We talked generally, but not about specific needs. We named a few ways support can feel helpful. We have a simple shared plan for emotional and practical support. I'm gonna say we named a few ways support can feel helpful. Before your next prenatal appointment, how ready do you feel to prepare? Somebody said, this is so specific. I don't have a plan yet. I want to prepare, we need a starting point. I can write down 1 or 2 things to discuss. I have a focused note or a question list ready to bring. I'm gonna say I can write down 1 or 2 things to discuss. So in the click of a button, I'm gonna see my reflection in 3, 2. Wow, here is your reflection, Ari. Your named focus is the clarity and voice block. You already have a foundation. A little structure can help your values become words you can bring into a care conversation. Your gentle next step, turn your useful instincts into a short priorities list and 1 respectful questions. Choose 3 words for your preferred experience, such as informed, supported, private, calm, or flexible. Write 1 question each word raises. A prompt to borrow. 1 thing that matter to me is blank. Could we talk about how I can ask questions and participate in decisions as things unfold? A gentle watch out. Scattered information can keep a meaningful preference from becoming a usable conversation. Your preparation gap. You need a simple structure for turning values into words. So then it upsold me to her low ticket digital products, the Calm Birth Confidence Map. And then I click the button and it's going to sell me the $27 product after I just got my diagnosis. And I'm like, yes, let me publish this. This is so freaking cute.
It's so good.
Yes, I'm going to drop this in the chat. And I'm going to drop it to you.
Thank you so much. This has been so amazing to see right in front of my eyes and be a part of. So thank you so much, Ari.
No problem. No problem. Thank you for being a great example for us. Like, now this is the route that it goes in. It goes free result magnet, guys. And then it goes to your upsell, the $27 upsell, the low ticket digital product, which is right here. After they just got diagnosed, now they bought the product. And then the agentic tool build, which step is this at? Okay, that's at 5 out of 5. That's almost there. We're going to see. We're going to see, because this is also the tool that we are going to attach to your low ticket digital product to sell. But guys, let me know in the chat, how long would this would have taken without these agents? How long y'all think this would have taken? Forever, weeks, this will take forever, years, days, months. I mean, actually tell me, how long has it took you so far to come up with what to do, what to sell, how to price it in your actual products? How long have you been working on this yourself? Some people actually been in this process, and it probably just tripped you out seeing what you've been trying to do for years just happened in the class. For somebody else, which could have just been you, but I just decided to choose whoever I choose. But it's like the same thing you've been trying to do for like a year just happens in a class. So while this AI tool is building, almost done, can't wait to see that. About 7 months. Unfortunately, I haven't came out with anything. I'm still trying, stuck. a year and a couple months, 8 months, 1 year. So people have been waiting years to come up with what we just did. With what we just did. Wow. So let me give you all a visual of what this used to cost. And I'm still going to show you all the agentic tool. What this used to cost, okay? Wait, let me see if you want to see my screen. All right. So to build what I just showed you guys, you used to have to hire an offer consultant, a copywriter, a designer, a developer, a funnel builder, $30,000 to $50,000 in months of waiting. The reason most people never launched was never the idea. It was the team. And that requirement is gone. The agents are your team. You bring the one thing you already have, and that is simply just your experience. Who here could not afford a team? Everybody, people be charging a lot of money out here. This stuff adds up. Like, yeah, like this stuff adds up. Literally. And people be having no mercy. Offer consultant, $10,000 to $20,000 to figure out what to sell. Copywriter, $2,000 to $10,000. People in here said they paid $5,000, $11,000 to get their funnels built. You all watched me build my funnel in 10 minutes. A designer, $2,000 to $5,000. A developer and funnel builder, $5,000 to $15,000 or more in weeks of waiting on them. And the agents are the team now, guys. The agents are the team. You don't have to worry about hiring them. So the team is going to drop the link in the chat for those of you all who want to build this for yourselves, who want to be launched within 4 weeks. I don't know if you ever joined a mentorship and didn't walk away with what you came for and still had to go do the thing yourself after you already paid the money. That don't happen here. You leave with the thing done. You all see the execution right here. Somebody said I paid Carl said I paid $5,000 for a funnel. Doesn't have these upsell options. But guess what, guys? Guess what's ready? Guess what's ready, guys? Just in time. I knew I just had to talk some more. The agentic tool is built. This is the agentic tool that you sell with the low ticket ebook. So you are not just selling information. You're selling an outcome. You're selling info plus the agentic tool. This matches her. Let me publish while it's right here. Publish now, and I'm gonna drop it in the chat. This goes with the low ticket digital product that you guys saw, okay? Your voice belongs in the room. Turn your hopes, worries, and support into a calm, value-led preference map and an appointment conversation you can actually use. In about 3 minutes, your reflections stay in this session. Create my confidence plan. Wow. Your hopes, there's no right answer, just the experience you want to explore. What would help you feel calm, supported, and heard in your birth experience? If my plans are considered and the preparation matches my comfort level in regards to having an unmedicated birth. Unmedicated birth. Your confidence block. Choose the thought that feels most present right now. Feeling unheard, fear of the unknown, worry about pain, plans changing, more support. Worry about pain. I want a steadier mindset around discomfort. How does your mindset toward pain feel today? I feel quite worried. I'm curious but unsure. I'm curious but unsure. Who or what feels supportive? Doula or birth support professional, because we got my girl Alyssa as a birth support professional making us feel comfortable. How easy is it to edit these agents? So you can't necessarily edit the agents, but you can edit the products. So if you can literally say, I don't like this, I don't like that, I don't want it to look like this, I don't want it to look like that, change this, change that. Afnan is teaching in the VIP portion, guys. For those who are in VIP, Afnan is teaching at VIP. So yes, you can make this look however you want it to look. Okay, your conversation. What feels hardest about speaking with your care team? They feel like since they are the doctors, I don't know what I'm talking about. What would make your next appointment feel most useful? Sharing my preferences, asking questions with confidence, including my support person, understanding how conversations may unfold. I think sharing my preferences. Sharing my preferences. And create my confidence plan, shaping your personal plan. We are creating a personal result for each buyer. Everybody is going to feel different. Everybody's going to have something different to say. And that's why we're able to sell it to serve whoever this person is. And boom, it gave me a plan for the conversation ahead. It gave me the gentle pain conversation block. Worry about pain can make confidence feel far away, but your curiosity is already a form of preparation. Drop a wow in the chat if this is fire. Drop a wow in the chat. You do not have to prove expertise to participate in meaningfully in conversations with your care team. Affirmations: I am allowed to be curious and unsure. At the same time, my questions and preferences deserve respectful attention. I can prepare for pain without needing to predict every moment. 3 breath confidence reset. Place one hand on your chest, take 3 easy breaths, and quietly name my question, my preference, my next conversation. Values translated with flexibility. Core preferences being heard. It matters to me that my preferences are considered and that I have space to explain. This is your preference map. Values translated with flexibility. I have to explain what feels comfortable to me. Communication, to ask questions, pain conversations, personal comfort, adaptable hopes, preparation, support, change in needs, words you can bring with you. So, wow. So it gave them the 60-second opening for their appointment. So this is an appointment prep card. It says your birth confidence snapshot points to clear value, being heard and included in conversations. Your main confidence block is worry about pain, paired with curiosity and uncertainty. A doula or birth support professional may be an important part of feeling grounded and supported. A 60-second opening. I'd like to share my preferences for an experience that feels considered, supported, and aligned with my comfort level around an unmedicated birth. I'm curious about working with my body through pain while also acknowledging that I feel unsure and will value respectful conversation. It gave me questions to give to the qualified care team. 6 questions. Could you help me understand how we can keep my preferences through my care? What is the best way for me to ask questions during my appointment? How can we make space for my comfort level and change in feelings as preparation continues? This is too good, guys. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? See, this is why I told y'all I don't be just saying stuff when I tell y'all my architect will do it for you. Because I went through the Q&A and I'm like, listen, I promise you I'm not trying to sell you into the program. If you don't get in, cool. If you do, okay. But what you're asking me is literally what the program is built to solve. This is what it's built to solve. If you don't know how to make nothing make sense, this makes everything make sense. Supportive rehearsal prompts and a 7-day confidence plan. This is so good. This is what she attaches to her low ticket digital products. I'm dropping this in the chat as well. I'm gonna drop this to Alyssa. Drop this in the chat. Okay, so the difference between the Agentic tool and the birth plan before. So this right here is the free result magnet. This is for your Instagram page, your Facebook, wherever you're getting your leads. And if somebody don't want to buy from you yet or curious about you and what you offer and you want to get them into your ecosystem, give them this for free. They go through it, they love it, they get their result, and then it upsells them at the bottom. It says, hey, for $27, you can get the Calm Confidence Map. So it takes them to your low ticket digital product. And this low ticket digital product is what you just made $27 off of. But I'm literally screaming and shouting, selling info is dead. Selling only info. You want to pair your info, even though this is worksheet style, which is great. to make it more valuable, pair your info with, let's start with a agentic tool that gives them the result. So she's selling this together. She's selling the low ticket digital products and this together. So they're not just walking away with a worksheet, they're walking away with a worksheet plus a confidence reset, a preference map, and an appointment prep card to take to their appointment with their specialist and ask them all of those questions to get exactly what they need. Yes, and my agents build all of it. My agents build all of it, no matter if you don't know your niche, your audience, what to sell, how to make it make sense, because that was the whole point of going through the agentic products architect interview. Because we didn't have this. All she did was tell me what she does and that she had 3 unmedicated births, and she helps other people in trying to figure out how to make this make money online. And after we went through that, we were able to get her expertise snapshot, the AI tools to build, the 5 different digital product ideas and the AI tools. So that digital product and AI tools, she's going to have 5 of those. She just built all of these out that it gave us. All we did was hand this to each agent. We didn't tell it nothing. We still can build the birth preference conversation kit for $37. The same way we can build the solo but supported birth readiness plan for $47. And an AI tool for all of them. So she will have a full ecosystem of digital products with low ticket offers, AI tools, free result magnet. And then we didn't even build the sales page yet. We didn't do the emails and content yet. We're going to do that tomorrow. So guys, my team is going to drop the link in the chat. I'm going to convert this to a Google Doc. And I'm going to share this with you. So you can have your bills. So you can have your documents, because thank you all so much for being a volunteer today. Can you type your email in the chat for me? Because I want you to look through this, fully understand what it is that you're doing, sell, and then tell us how you feel. Tell us how you feel about everything you just saw, because that was just a lot.
That was incredible. Like to see that it's like it could read my mind. And everything
Wow.
that I wanted to share and ask, the questions that are important to me, to know about somebody that's going through this process, it had the questions. And once they fill out their own answers, they have a personalized, like tailored to them plan for their birth. I'm just amazed. I'm just so like amazed. Thank you so much. I
No
can't wait to
problem.
like get into this and like dissect this. This is amazing.
Yes, thank you so much for letting us use your brand as an example. And I was even intrigued. I think all of us was intrigued to see what it was going to come up with based off of the couple sentences you gave us. So yeah, I love it. That was just fun.
Yeah, amazing. Thank you so much.
No problem. So just drop your email in the chat, and I am going to let me see if I ever. Yeah, yeah. I was saying Alyssa dropped her email. Not everybody dropped their email. Why y'all drop y'all email? They want me to send. They want me to send them your stuff too. Yeah, I dropped. Come on, y'all are trying to trick me. Thanks, Alyssa. I'm about to share it with you.
Thank
Y'all
you.
funny. Y'all knew I was not asking y'all for y'all email. Okay, gonna paste this here. And then I got some words for y'all. I got some more stuff for y'all. Anyone with a link? Done. Okay, cool. All right. Yeah, I'm sure like why you're they knew I was not asking, but it's okay. I'm gonna just let y'all be. I'm gonna let y'all be. All right, now listen, I want y'all to type live in the chat. If you just watched a real working tool get built to go live on the internet in like an hour. That is crazy, guys. That is crazy. I'm going to buy live. Okay. So I want everybody to take a breath and look at what just happened here, because I want to put it on one screen. Today in one session, for one person who volunteered out of the chat, a complete offer blueprint, that is a $10,000 to $20,000 consultant deliverable, a live working free tool on the internet, capturing leads, that is the developer and a funnel builder, and a finished, written, designed, paid product. That is a ghostwriter and a designer for one person in one afternoon with zero tech skills. Guys, I don't even have tech skills. When that result magnet told me all of that stuff, I don't know, that was just gibberish. I just said, okay, fix whatever you're saying you need to fix. You know, I'm not here for the gibberish. I'm here for the execution, you know? And listen, she just answered questions. That's all. And Alyssa, like I promised, all of it is yours. The blueprint, the tool, the product. I have to send you the product and I want you to keep it and run with it. That is my gift for you trusting me up here today. So while we are right here, I'm about to make sure I send you the PDF file. I'm going to save it. Save it, download it. I'm going to download it.
This is so unreal. Thank you so much. This has been so amazing.
No
I'm
problem.
so happy I volunteered.
Yes, I'm glad. You was a great example. You're truly a great example. So I think this is gonna come from my iCloud. Is it connected? Okay, I'm gonna send it really quick, but just it's gonna come from my iCloud email. I'm gonna name it under product. And how do you send? All right, sent. So you should have that because I'm a busy girl, so I gotta make sure you got it now. So guys, now we are at the part today where you have two choices, okay? You have two choices. Choice one, you can take everything you watched today and go do it yourself. Go learn the tools, try to build your own agents. You figure out the funnel, the emails, the engine, all of it on top of your job, your life. And yes, some of you will pull it off, but most of you will not. And we got to be honest with ourselves, because if you was going to do it, you would have been did it. That's just the reality of some things, you know? And it's not because you're not capable. It's because life gets in the way and you never have anyone in your corner. That's just the truth. And choice two, you let me do for you exactly what I just did for Alyssa, except better, because Alyssa got one afternoon and watched me drive. You get 4 weeks live with your own hands on your own agents, and me and my team in your corner the whole way. And here's the part. The goal is not just to build it. The goal is to launch it and get you actual sales. So you don't walk out with notes. You walk out with a launched offer that's making you sales. And that is called the Agentic Product Blueprint. It's a 4-week live cohort, guys. Me and you in the room every single week. Week 1, we architect your offer, the exact thing you watched in the first hour today. You leave week 1 knowing exactly what you are building with no more guessing. Week 2, we build your products. You watched 2 agents do this today at the same time. Your result magnet goes live and your paid product gets written and designed. And by the end of week 2, your products exist. Now, week 3, we build your sales assets, your sales page, and your follow-up emails done with you in your voice. And week 4, we launch it to get you sales. We connect everything. We turn on the engine and put your offer in front of real people and not just build it, launch it. And you're never doing it alone. Live coaching calls with me every week. If you get stuck, you bring it to the call. We fix it on the spot. And it's a cohort community, guys, so nobody builds alone in here, okay? Now, don't spoil it, guys. Well, y'all already seen it. We dropped the link. Y'all already seen it. But tell me, y'all know how much it costs, but what is it worth? What is it worth? Because y'all know the price that I have it at is genuinely like nothing compared to what it's worth. Because my one-on-one rate is $20,000. People pay me $10,000 for a VIP day, $5,000 for me to speak for 30 minutes. I don't even charge 5,000 to speak no more, guys. I charge 20,000 to speak now for 30, 45 minutes, you know? And you get me live every week for 4 weeks building your business, and you're not leaving with a binder and good intentions. You watch what one afternoon produces. So the build and the coaching alone are worth over 10 grand. I have not touched the bonuses. Somebody said prices, the price is too fair, priceless. There's nothing out there like this. It's worth 1 million because of the results. What about the back-end system, lead collection, funnels, email, SMS, automations, etc.? So your lead collection, it goes to the CRM. I give you free access to Ariel for 30 days. So you can, your leads can get collected there. You can put your sales page, your funnel pages there. You can put your email sequences that we build together there and your SMS and automations. All of that, I give you free access to that platform for 30 days. Then after that, it's $97 a month if you want to stay. But no matter what, you can plug it into whatever system, into your GHL, into your whatever. But I created a back-end system because I didn't leave nothing on the table. I created this thing from top to bottom, whatever you guys are going to need. But yes, all of that is handled. Back-end alone is insane. It's during the day for the live bills. Got me wanting to quit my job before the outcome. If we bought yesterday, are we free to go? No, we're not done. We're not done. And then we got VIP. My girl Off9 coming in. Walk out a week for singing, living life like it's gold. And this is literally gold. Do we need mini chat? Do we need mini chat too? You don't need it. You know, the platforms you use to house your things, that's all a personal choice. Congratulations, Relisha. The 4-week program, our orientation starts Wednesday, and the 4-week program starts the next Wednesday. So it's like every Wednesday. Okay, so guys, the founding cohort price is $997. Yes, Ariel West comes with the blueprint. It's $997, and that's not a typo. And here's exactly why it's that low. Because I'm building this live with you guys, and you're still one of my first groups, okay? And I want the case studies. Your win is my proof. That's the trade. You get the founding price, I get the case studies. Because next time it's not going to be $997, and it's not close. So do not wait for the end. Don't wait for the summit to be over and it's $2,000. Guys, the link is in the chat right now. And the second you are the second that you are invested, type I invested in the chat. And guys, money is not allowed to be the wall. You got option 1, pay in full, $997, done. Or option 2, and listen close, buy now, pay later, built right into the checkout, Klarna, Clarity Pay, and a couple more on the page. They break this into small payments, sometimes a couple $100 down, sometimes less, and the rest is spread out over time. That's less than the price of a dinner out. You can be in today before we even hang up on this call. And option 3, we got the 2-pay plan, 2 payments of $497. The first one today, you get full access immediately. And listen, these companies with the financing does not think the same. Each one approves differently. If one says no, that is not the universe telling you no. That is one algorithm. Go back and try the next one. People get approved on the second and third try all the time. My rule is that you do not get to count yourself out until you tried every option on that checkout. And if you run the whole list and nothing works, message my team in the chat and we will see what we can do. And remember what you are splitting payments over, guys. The thing we build makes you money. Your offer can be making you sales while the payments are still going. The most expensive choice in this room is not a payment plan. It's waiting. So the team is dropping a link in the chats. I'm going to see Shakika invested, Anissa, Felicia, Brianna, Koya, Leah, Bree, Riley, Angel, Carl Davis, Tayel, Fritzy, He used Sezzle or she used Sezzle, period. Sherry invested, Dr. invested, Angela invested, Bree invested. Lady Tasha said, I promised you the best investment ever. Don't wait. Listen, I'm gonna let the people speak for me. I'm gonna let the people speak for me. Denise said, I invested. I cannot wait. Shanira, will the deal be available tomorrow? Listen. Tomorrow not even promised. We talk about right now. We're gonna talk about right now. We're gonna talk about today. The $9.97 is a temporary price, so if it's available tomorrow, the price might go up at the time. So that's the main thing. Gianna said, I invested. This is so amazing. Never felt so good spending $1,000. Oh, that is such a beautiful thing. Team, can we screenshot that? That is so cute. Key Curry invested. Congratulations. Oh, we got a typo, guys. It's $597 for the split plan. It's $597 for the split plan. Bree said, I'm so excited. Yes, I invested in one homework today. I'm ready to get started. Period. Your homework today is just get your head together. Like, get ready to do it. Like, listen, if you invested into yourself, that's you betting on yourself. That's you telling you, like, I'm about to do this. So I always say, how you do anything is how you do everything. Make sure you get ready to make the most out of it. Don't just build this product and launch it and then go back to chilling. Like, it's no more chilling after this. It's no more chilling. You start thinking about the reason that you even just said yes. The reason that you're doing is the goals that you have, where you want to be before January 2027. This year is almost over because this is just the seed that you're planting to take off. So you got to get ready in all areas. I invested and so excited. Just do it. Definitely ready to get started as of last week. Ari, I sent my fiance a text asking to spend more and got the angry face. He didn't say no. So, Alyssa, I'm in. Yay, yes. That means you're in. No more chilling after this. Like, yes, like, guys, like, it's no time to waste. Like, no time to waste. Now, I got to let y'all know about the bonuses, okay? The bonuses, you get all 6 agents, yours forever. The architect, that $20,000 interview you watched pull an offer out of Alyssa's head. You get the result magnet agent. It built the tool that you just watched capture the first lead. A developer charges thousands for that. The product creator wrote and designed a whole product while we talked. That's a ghostwriter plus a designer. The copywriter writes and designs your full sales page. That's $3,000 to $8,000 for words alone. The email agent, the follow-up that chases every lead. You get the content agent. It's trained on my hooks and my voice. You never go quiet. Add it up. That's $8,000 to $15,000 of work every time you launch. But this is one of one. These agents cannot be bought anywhere. These are my agents that me and my team created. You cannot go find this on somebody else's Instagram. You cannot. But they are yours forever. Once you join, they're yours. So if the only thing you got was the agents, guys, it will be worth it. It will be worth multiples of the price. Do y'all know people charge thousands just to create one agent for you? Let's say you went and paid I heard agents be like $6,000. 6, 12, 18, 20. Good luck. We gotta realize what's in front of us here. I'm locking in on my prayers and vendors now. You're such a blessing, Ariel. You're truly helping me change my life. Oh, and this is my prayers coming to life right in front of my eyes. It's literally what she said. The best $1,000 you could ever spend. Thank you so much. That is so beautiful. Glory to God. So beautiful. Thank you so much. I love the transformations. I love it. Guys, this is only the beginning. I know some people here who like experienced the program before, but then there's some people who's just about to start. It's like, guys, watch. And you also get bonus number 2, Pocket Coach Ari. That's an AI agent trained on all of my methods. Everything I know about offers, content, and selling trained into one agent you can talk to anytime. So when you are stuck at 1 in the morning and I'm not on a call, you don't have to wait. You ask Pocket Coach Ari and you get my thinking instantly 24/7. People pay thousands just to get me on one call. just to get me on one call, guys. You get a version of me in your pocket around the clock. Congratulations, Chalet. That's like having me on retainer for free, guys. Type I invested in the chat when you got your spot. And bonus number 3, you get my AI clone creation content class. This is where I teach you step by step how to create faceless content, okay? You don't even have to show your face. If being on camera has been the thing holding you back, that excuse is gone for good. It's no more hiding behind I'm not good on camera. So guys, click the link in the chat, get your spot. The team is dropping it, and it's gonna be super fire. Now, bonus number 4, Ariel OS free for 30 days with the comment to customer engine built in. That's the all-in-one dashboard that runs my whole business from one place. Your funnels, your emails, your course, your automations, all of it. And the engine that turns a single comment into a customer is built right in. People pay hundreds a month for tools that do a fraction of this. You get the whole thing free for 30 days, so your engine is live and bringing you money before you ever pay a cent for the system. That's your whole business in one place, free for 30 days, guys. The link is in the chat. The link is in the chat. Bonus number 3, that's the AI clone content creation class. Okay, and bonus number 5, this ties a bow on the whole thing. Inside your engine, I'm handing you a pre-built AI agent that does the selling for you. You don't even build the bot. It plugs into your comment to customer engine. It talks to your leads. It sends them your result magnet, and it sells them your products. It does the selling while you sleep. You get a bonus agent that sells for you. That's the last piece. I want you all to get in right now. The link is in the chats. The link is in the chat. That's almost $25,000 worth of value. The 4-week live build, live coaching every week, the community, all 6 agents forever, Pocket Coach Ari, the AI clone class, REOS, plus the comment to customer engine, 30 days free. The selling agent, that's easily $25,000 worth of real value for $997, or the 2 payment plan, or buy now, pay later, and small payments starting today. Guys, so do not forget, we got the keep going guarantee, okay? We got the keep going guarantee. We keep working with you one-on-one until your offer is live and selling. If for any reason you came to every class, participated, did the steps, and you're still not launched, we will either give you all your money back or you do not leave until it's done. So that's not a refund promise. That's a finished promise. And nobody else in this industry can say that. If you haven't heard nobody else in this industry say, listen, if you don't get what you came for, I'm giving you your money back. If you went through the whole program, did what was supposed to be done, and didn't get the result, you get your money back. Literally. I'm putting the guarantee in here. I'm putting my money on the table. I'm taking the risk off of your shoulders. Ariel and her team is the best in the industry. I'm so ready. Yeah, I'm ready too, because I told y'all, like, I like teaching. All right. So I know what you're thinking right now. Okay. You're probably like, I'm not technical. Guys, you just watched a regular person just chilling. Like, she's like, I'm coming to the summit. Nope. She just got her whole products built just by answering questions. If you feel like, oh, my niche is too different, the architect just met her an hour ago. If you don't have no time, guys, today just took under 2 hours. If you don't have the money, you can do the full pay. You can do the 2-pay plan, Klarna, Clarity Pay. If one says no, try the next. And the old way costs $30,000 to $50,000 in teams. So there's 2 versions of you 12 months from now. One version, nothing changed. You're in the same spot. Yes, you get all 6 of the AI agents too. A little further behind while the first movers in your niche already took ground. And the other version, you built it, launched it, and you wake up to sales you didn't have to be awake for. That's the same 12 months, one decision. So the link is in the chat, guys. Grab your spot for the 997. Grab your spot for the 997. The link is in the chat. And then I want to go over one more thing with you guys before we go. So if you are working at checkout, put in the chat working. If you checking out, if you invest and you're already in, put I'm in. Let me know, guys. I'm in, working. I'm in, already in. She said, I'm the FN, okay? I know that's right. Can't wait for the VIP session. I'm in, already in. Okay, so I am going to give you all a couple minutes. Michael, do we have a couple minutes before I share with them a little bit of info of what I was talking about yesterday at the end of class?
Yeah. Yeah, we can go ahead. Let's just take a quick break. Ari, we'll give her 2 or 3 minutes to grab a drink of water. And we're going to be going into Ascension. So we're going to be talking about how you can go after building this low ticket and how you can go build a high ticket program and how you ascend people up. So make sure you're not leaving. We're going to come back here in just a couple minutes. Ari's going to come up and she's going to make sure she over delivers and brings this last session in. So make sure that you guys stay to the very end. But I do want to do a giveaway. Can we do a giveaway today? Can we do that? Let me know in the chat if we could do a giveaway real quick. So this is what I want you all to do real quick. This is what I need from y'all. I need you to go in the Facebook group and I need you to share your biggest takeaway so far from this event. All right, your biggest takeaway so far of this event in the Facebook group. The team's going to drop the Facebook group link in the chat. If you all could go ahead and join the group, our team will admit you within 1 or 2 minutes and go share your biggest takeaway. It could literally be just a post that says, hey, my biggest takeaway so far is, or hey, this is what I've pulled away from this event. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick one person in 3 minutes to win a gift card. Let's do this. Let's do a gift card to Amazon. We'll do an Amazon gift card or maybe like a Chick-fil-A to pay for somebody's lunch or dinner today or something like that. So go ahead and do that real quick and comment the word done after you posted your takeaway in there. Real quick, shout out to Gianna Gomez, who just jumped into the blueprint. Shout out to, let me see who just jumped in. Stephanie Gaskins just jumped in. I love it. I love it. So, okay, I see y'all putting done in the chat already. Man, you're super fast. So go do that. I'll be selecting a winner in 2 minutes. But this is what I want to do. I want to answer a couple questions while you all are going through and filling out and sharing your takeaway or you're working on the blueprint. I want to talk about a few things that people are asking about the blueprint that I want to answer before Ariel comes back up for the last segment of teaching. Number one, people are asking, hey, how long do I have to purchase this? This program is going up to 1997 Sunday night at midnight. All right, Sunday night at midnight. I want to be honest, open, and transparent with you. At midnight on Sunday, the price is going up double, just so you guys are aware. And we do this every summit where we offer these special promotions. It will go up. So you do have some time. I would recommend you jump in sooner than later so that you can get your name in the roster and you can go ahead and get your orientation info sent to you. But just know that that is the deadline. Now, some of you all are asking this question of which buy now, pay later should I use first? There's a lot of them. I would say try Klarna and Afterpay first. And then if that doesn't work, you can go to the next one. They just do a soft pull on your credit to see if you get approved. So it doesn't hurt to go see if you qualify. Like it really doesn't matter to your credit, doesn't impact anything. Plus there's no prepayment penalties on a lot of them. And you can go and actually jump in and pay them off early if you'd like, okay? Now, a couple other questions that we've been getting about the program is what all is going to be taught. We're going to really be showing you all how to master the low ticket game and how to go master and get your first result magnet built, your first low ticket product built, all right? And it's all with AI. So if you're here and you're really wanting to master AI, I would highly recommend you jump in, right? All the calls we do in there are recorded. You can go back and watch them. If you're worried about your schedule, we got you covered, all right? Now, orientation is Wednesday of this upcoming week. You'll receive an email and a text reminder about that leading up to Wednesday. Okay. If you can't make Wednesday night's orientation, that will be recorded as well. All right. So let me see. Boom, boom, boom. Let me see what other questions are in the chat. I love seeing all the done. You guys going to sharing your takeaways. I love it. Um, Somebody says I didn't receive my call. It could have been, yeah, like you said, your phone's blacklisted. Team, I'm gonna send you this person's name. Is Matt in the room? Matt, I'm gonna DM you this person's name. Can you look up her account and reach out to her? Matt just reached out. And if you guys need support, oh, this is by the way, you can text our team if you need help. So if you need to break this up over multiple payments, you need help with this. Um, All right, there we go. The team just dropped it. There's a phone number you can text. Don't call that number, but text us if you need to break this up over multiple payments. You just want to hop on a phone and talk to somebody about the offer and talk about, what's included. You just need a little clarity. Text us now. Matt, Jovita, our whole team will make sure that you get supported. Okay. Our team will be there to help you out. All right. So, with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and pick this winner so we can get Ariel back up here on the stage because she has got one last session for you all to talk about the power of having the right ascension plan. So let me go ahead and pick this winner. If you're ready to hear who the winner is of our gift card for going in and sharing your takeaway, go ahead and put ready in the chat or put drum roll in the chat. Okay, team, I think. Oh, I just logged out of my Facebook group or my Facebook. That's why I'm like, why can I not find this? I'm in the wrong account. Team, can you admit me to the group? I'm going to choose at random real quick. I'm logged in with my wrong Facebook account, but team, can you admit me to the group real quick so I can select somebody? But here we go. Team's gonna admit me right now, and I'm gonna go choose somebody. I logged in. I have 2 or 3 business Facebook accounts, yo. My bad. All right, I'm in now. I'm in now. So let's go ahead. The winner of the $25 Amazon gift card is there a Gabriel Chambers? Gabriel Chambers. Or is it Gabrielle? I'm sorry. I think it's Gabrielle. My apologies. Gabrielle Chambers, is that right? Yeah, Gabrielle. So she says, I'm here. Congratulations. You just got a $25 Amazon gift card. Team, can you save her name and make sure that she gets sent the information? Gabrielle Chambers is her last name. So everybody put congrats in the chat. We'll be doing more tomorrow as well, Gabby, congratulations. We're so excited for you. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and pass this over to Ariel so she can go ahead and get part 2 started. But just remember, if you need help with anything, you need help upgrading to VIP, you need help with the blueprint, go ahead and let our team know in the chat. We're here to support you. Somebody asked, can we still upgrade to VIP? Yes, we're going to our VIP session in 45 minutes at 3 o'clock. So just know you can upgrade to VIP still if you want to be in our exclusive session with Ariel and Afnan at 3 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay, so go ahead and work on upgrading the links in the chat. But Ariel, let's go ahead and get started.
Thank you, Michael. All right, guys. So a little topic ascension. So I want to give you all some extra game here. So basically, we are at a time where what I came to do here today is pretty much done. But I want to ask you something before I let you guys go. So a lot of you have been asking me the same questions in the chat since the summit has started. And you all have been asking me in many different words, and that's what happens after. What happens after once the offer is built? How do you actually charge more than $37 for something? And that is not really a question I can answer in the chat box, but I do have about 20 minutes in me before Afnan comes to the VIP session. And honestly, I wasn't even planning to do this today, but my team is like, listen, we've been reading the comments and they want to know. So would it be okay with you if I stayed on a little longer and gave you all some extra game on that? Type yes in the chat if you want it. Yes, absolutely. Yes, 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 yes. All right, all right. So earlier today, I taught you the ladder. Rung 1, the result magnet, the free tool. Rung 2, the agentic products, the thing they buy. And then I said rung 3 was the ascension, where every buyer who gets a real result becomes a buyer for whatever is next. Like no matter what, we have to keep putting them up the ladder. Drop ladder in the chat. If you knows that every product you sell them and provide them, you take them up the ladder to the next step. From free result to paid product, from paid product to sales page, from sales page to mid-tick offer, high-tick offer. Okay. And then I moved right past it. And some of you guys noticed I didn't mention all of those things. And y'all called me out in the chat. Some of y'all was calling me out in the chat like, okay, what's next? And I did that on purpose because rung 3 is the part that almost nobody in this space is teaching. And it's the part that changed my entire business. So let me tell you exactly what rung 3 is. Rung 3 is a high ticket offer. And when I say high ticket, I mean somewhere in the $2,000 to $5,000 range. Now, some of you just got tight. I felt it through the screen. So let me say this honest thing first. Low ticket is how I got my start. Everything I have, I built off of $7, $17, $27, and $37 products. I promise you. Like that's how I bought my first home in Miami. That's how I was able to pack up and leave Chicago. That's how I was able to travel to over 22 countries by the time I was 22 years old. That's how I was able to buy my brother his first luxury car. Low ticket digital products. My first digital products did $30,000 in a month, and it was a $47 ebook. I made my first $1 million within 3 years selling digital, low ticket digital products. So I'm not about to stand up here and tell you the thing that built my entire life is not good enough. It is the front door of everything, and I love it so much. And it is the right front door. Like, listen, low ticket can do me no wrong. But I will be doing you dirty if I let you leave here thinking the front door is the whole house. That's all that I'm saying. So here's what I want you to actually sit with, okay? Same audience, same work getting them in, same free tool, same product, same emails. Everything you watched to get built today already did the hardest part, which is turning a total stranger into somebody who trusts you and has already bought from you once. That part is the warmest human being on the internet towards you, you know? They got a free win. Then they paid you. Then they got a real result. And then for most people, that's where it stops. They got a whole list of buyers who love them and nothing else to sell them. That is rung 3. It is not a new audience. It is not a new hustle. It is the thing you sell people who already said yes. How many of you guys never had a second thing to sell? Be honest with me. Type me in the chat if you never had a second thing, like you didn't have the next thing to give them. Me. Like you deliver them the product, there's nothing after that. Me. Yeah, a lot of people. Almost everybody. That was me too for a long time, guys. Now, here's where most people get high ticket completely wrong. And I want to fix that for you right now. Because if you get this wrong, you will go build the wrong thing. Most people think high ticket means more modules, more videos, a longer course, a bigger PDF. They take their $27 products, they bolt on 11 more lessons, they put $2,000 on it, and they cannot understand why nobody is buying. That is not what makes something high ticket. More information is not worth more money. We spent all of yesterday on exactly why information is not worth much of anything anymore. Two things makes an offer command real money. So write this down. Number one, it solves a very specific problem for a very specific person. Your low ticket offer can be broad. It should be, because it is the front door and you want a lot of people walking through it. Broad is correct at $27. High ticket is the opposite. High ticket has to help a very specific group of people, get a very specific result. Not social media coaching, not fitness, not business help. Something so specific that the person reading it goes, oh, that's literally me. That's my exact situation. So here's the formula, and I want you all to write this down word for word. O plus N plus A. Offer plus niche plus agentic AI. Offer plus niche plus agentic AI. That equals a $2,000 to $5,000 agentic high ticket offer. So type it back to me in the chat. O plus N plus A. O plus N plus A. There we go. O plus N plus A. O plus N plus A. Yep, equals $2,000 to $5,000. So let me make this real, because I can say the word agentic all day and it stays abstract until you see the size of it. Think about how high ticket has always worked. If somebody paid you $2,000, $3,000, or $5,000, how did they actually get the result? You delivered it with your hands. Calls on your calendar, your evenings, your energy. And if you wanted to serve more people than your calendar can hold, you had one option, which was payroll. Hire the coach, hire the VA, hire the team, and watch your margin walk out the door. That's why high ticket has always come with a ceiling on it, because the delivery was you. So write this down, because this is the whole shift. The old way, you were the delivery. Agentic high ticket, the system is the delivery. Guys, do y'all understand that I literally teach you all what works for me? Everything that works for me, I hand it to my mentees. I give it to y'all. Do y'all understand that me building out the agents to be your team members, they're doing the fulfillment that I would have had to do back then? I would have had to be the one building your product. So do y'all understand that I'm teaching you what I'm doing? Yes, okay, I want to make sure I understand what was like. Everything that I'm doing is what I'm handing to you over. Like I'm constantly just giving y'all my methods. You know, the old way, you were the delivery. Agentic high ticket, the system is a delivery. My agentic high ticket, inside the system is delivering. I'm walking you through the system. I'm not typing each person analysis out. I'm not building each person product by myself, one by one. And what that means practically is that your offer is not one clever tool. It is a suite of agents or a full-blown application that runs an entire function of your buyer's business for them. And you don't have to imagine it. You're sitting in one right now. You're sitting in one right now. Literally, like, use mine as an example. You watched me for 2 days. So what do you think my high ticket program actually is? The old way to get what it gets you, you would go hire people, a copywriter for the sales assets, a launch strategist to write your webinar, a funnel builder, an email person, somebody doing outbound to fill your calendar. That is a team. That is months, and most people never get near it. My program hands people an entire team of agents instead. One agent designs their whole offer. One maps out their curriculum with them week by week. One writes their entire webinar word for word. One builds their funnel. One writes their email engine. One does the outbound and books calls onto their calendar. Same jobs, nobody hired, and the buyer does not learn to do any of it. They answer questions and improve the work. That is an agentic high ticket offer. So hold that picture, because now I want you to watch the same thing in three other niches, okay? Three other niches. So this is what my high ticket one looks like. My high ticket, let me just keep going. Let me keep going. Okay, let me give you this example. Let me give you the second example, real estate. Okay, I gave y'all my example. Let me give y'all a real estate example. The old way, somebody teaches new investors in a group call every Tuesday, okay? They got a high ticket. They're doing a group call every Tuesday where you bring your deals and they tell you what they think. And when the student finally gets busy, their answer is go hire an acquisitions VA and a dispositions person. The agentic version is the same expert, same knowledge, but their buyer gets a whole acquisition desk built out of agents. One agent works every income seller lead and qualifies it. Another agent pulls the comps and underwrites the deal. Another agent drafts the offer in the seller follow-up sequence and keeps working the sellers who said not right now. Another agent works and builds the buyer's list on the disposition side. A lead comes in one end and a sense offer comes out on the other end. That investor is running an acquisitions team and there's nobody on payroll. That's the agentic high ticket way. The old way. Who here doing the old way? Who here in real estate got a mentorship and they doing the old way? A group call every Tuesday. Each person got to come up and bring their deal, and you got to tell them what you think, and they still got to go hire these people to actually get the thing done. That's the old way. Another example, fitness. The old way is one-on-one coaching, your hours for their result. And when you're full, the only way past it is hiring junior coaches and hoping they deliver like you do. The agentic version, their buyer gets the entire back end of a coaching practice. They get an agent that onboards and intakes every new client, an agent that writes each client program, an agent that reads their weekly check-ins and adjusts the program off what it sees, an agent that runs the accountability messages so nobody quietly disappears, an agent that handles the renewal conversation before the package runs out. The coach is still the expert. They're just no longer the bottleneck. Do y'all get this? Put in the chat, say I get it. Because this is a high ticket conversation right now. Say I get it if you understand. I get it. I get it. Okay. Almost. I'm going to keep going so it can click. Okay. Example for content. The old way is an agency retainer. You pay somebody $4,000 or $5,000 a month for a ghostwriter, an editor, and somebody answering DMs, and you hope they get your voice right. The agentic version, their buyer gets a content department. An agent that researches what's actually working in their niche this month. An agent that writes their whole month of content in their voice. An agent that turns every post into scripts and shorts. An agent that works in the comments and the DMs and spots who's showing buying signals and draft the replies that turns a comment to a booked call. That's the same output as the agency running every day in their voice without the retainer. Now tell me what all four have in common, because this is the whole lesson. In every single one, the old way to get the result was your hands or a payroll. And in every single one, the agentic version is a set of agents working together, running the complete function of somebody's business start to finish. That is what somebody will pay you $2,000 to $5,000 for, not information about the job done. I'm going to say that again. That is what somebody will pay you $2,000 to $5,000 for. They don't want to pay you $2,000 to $5,000 for information about the job. They will pay you for the job to get done. How can you actually get the job done if you just get a set of agents working together to complete the function of that person's business start to finish? And here's the part I really want you to hear. Every one of those experts just knew their subject. The real estate one knows how to buy houses. The fitness one knows how to train people. They did not become engineers. The agents got built for them. So drop it in the chat. Think about your person. Think about a whole department, not one tool. Guys, what 3 or 4 jobs would your agents do for your buyer every single day? What 3 or 4 jobs would your agents do for your buyer? Let's think about your high ticket offer. Y'all see what my high ticket offer is. Y'all see what my agents are doing and building for my buyers. What will your agent do and build for your buyers? And I know some of y'all gotta like think about it because that's like a great question. Because this is the new way. Client education, marketing, systems. Can our clients use these agents for their products as well? Right here, what I'm talking about is literally you having your own agents for your clients and your products. And in this case, with what I'm talking about, yes, because you will be doing exactly what I'm doing, giving your buyers agents. Let me see. Let me see. I know that's like quite a question. What agents do you need? What agents do you need? Yes, you can sell these agents to clients, but it will be your agents. You know how mine is AP Architect, AP Result Magnet. What's yours? What team members you need to turn into an agent? And depending on what field you're in. I see we got a lot of visual learners in here too. Because all of this is new, guys. I know all of this is new. I know you probably never heard any of this before. I know you never heard any of this before because I know nobody else is teaching this. I know nobody else is teaching this. I gotta let it land. Okay. She said email. She said receptionist agent, email text marketing agent, sales marketing agent, a booking agents, a business legality agent, a follow-up agent, a feedback agent. Okay, and now this is the part that I really want to land on you. So hear me, guys. A content editor agent. Okay, now we on to something. You do not need new expertise for this. You're not going back to school. You're not learning a new industry. It is the same knowledge you've been sitting on this whole time. You just pointed to a narrower person and you let AI do the delivering. That is the whole thing, guys. The same you, a narrower person. AI does the work. Type land in the chat if this is landing. Okay, cool. Okay, so now the obvious question, and somebody has already typed it. Okay, fine, Ari. How do you sell a $2,000 product? Because nobody is impulse buying that off a checkout button at midnight. You're right. They're not. Low ticket sales off of a page. High ticket does not. Hands down, the best way to sell high ticket offers is webinars. And I know some of you just heard the word webinar and pictured somebody droning at you off a slide deck for an hour before they pitch. You're not wrong. Because most people are still running webinars exactly the way they ran them 10 years ago and their results are horrible. That's just facts. So let me give you the secret. This is the one I would have paid real money for if somebody handed it to me early. Guys, the real way to win with a webinar is to give people results in advance. Write this down. If I can use AI to help people get a real result in advance, live, on the webinar, I am that much closer to being able to turn them into a high ticket client. If I can use AI to help people get a real result in advance, live, on the webinar, I'm that much closer to being able to turn them into a high ticket client. Why? Because they just visually see me do it. They're not taking my word for anything. They did not read a testimonial. They watched it happen. Do you all realize that y'all didn't see me? Y'all didn't have to read no testimonial to get y'all to sign up for a Agentic Product Blueprint? Right or wrong? Right or wrong? Y'all didn't have to see no testimonial. Y'all didn't need no more proof. I showed y'all all y'all needed to see. And y'all didn't ask for one either. I didn't hear, okay, show me some other people. Well, prove it to me. I didn't have to prove nothing. Y'all just saw me do it yesterday. Y'all saw me pull somebody out the crowd and do it for them today. Like, y'all didn't even need no more proof. Mm-hmm. Guys. And now I want you to think about something with me for a second. What do you think has been happening for the last 2 days? You did not read about the agents. You watched them work. You did not take my word that a total stranger can walk in with nothing and walk out with a business. You watched Alyssa do it live with nothing prepared in the front of your face. Yes, seen it in real life. That's results in advance. You have been sitting in the exact thing I just described to you for 2 days straight, and now you know what it's called. Yep, type Cena in the chat if you just realized what you've been in this whole time. So right here in this lesson, everything that I'm talking about and describing to you all for you to do for yourself is what you all have been watching me do these whole 2 days. Mm-hmm. Guys, that's the mechanism. That's the mechanism. And once you can do that, once you can hand a room a real result before you ever ask them for anything, selling stops feeling like selling. The whole chat was just like, take my money. They like, I don't even know what the product is yet, but I've seen enough. What is it? I'm in. Selling stops feeling like selling. Now, before I go 1 inch further, I need to be very clear about the order because I don't want a single person sitting here leaving confused. Rung 3 sits on top of rung 1 and rung 2. It does not replace them and it does not come before them. Nobody starts at rung 3. Nobody starts at high ticket. Not you, not me, not anybody I have ever taught. I did not start there. I spent years at $7 to $37 before I ever touched the high ticket. And those years were exactly the reason the high ticket works when I finally got there. Without rungs 1 and 2, you got a $2,000 offer and nobody warm to sell it to. That's not a business. That's a very expensive product sitting on a shelf. So for almost everybody in this room, the move is to go build the front door. Build your free tool, build your agentic products, get real buyers who got a real result with your name on it. And that is exactly what we do together in the blueprint. That is what I have spent the last 2 days building with you. Those doors close tomorrow, and the link is in the chat right now. If you have not grabbed it, that is still the move. Go get it. And I mean it. I'm not walking any of that back. Girl, you giving tea? Oh, I'm not stopping. I'm gonna keep giving more. I'm gonna keep giving more. Because I just know nobody's talking about this, nobody else is doing this, nobody like. I'm just glad that y'all here to see this in real time. Now, this is the thing. I know who else is in this room because you have been in my chat for 2 days and I can see you. Some of you already have something. You got a service, you got a course already, or a low ticket offer that already sells. You got an audience or real expertise and a real track record behind you, and you hit the ceiling on it. Who's that? Put ceiling in the chat. If you already got a service, a course, or a low ticket offer making money, but you feel like you hit the ceiling. Because that was me. That was me when I was trying to make my first $100,000 a month. I hit a ceiling. I hit a ceiling on low ticket. I hit a ceiling. I'm like, what do I have to do to scale? I'm like, what do I have to do? So you're not stuck at the blank page. You are stuck at the top of what you already built. And rung 3 is exactly what you have been circling for a year without a name for it. All right. If that is you, give me 60 more seconds. If that is not you, that's completely fine. This is not your turn, and there is no shame in that at all. Go get the blueprint and go build your front door. Now, for people who are further along, we are rolling out our AP Accelerator Mentorship. Okay. That is a 4-month program where I personally coach you every single week. And inside it, you get custom AI agents that build the high ticket side for you. They design your agentic high ticket offer. They map your curriculum with you. One of them writes your entire webinar word for word. The exact thing I just spent 20 minutes telling you is how high ticket gets sold. And another one builds your funnel. So sit with that for a second, because it is the same thing you watched today, just pointed at a different round. You get interviewed by some agents, and an hour later, you got your whole webinar scripted and your funnel built out. And on top of the build, I teach you the personal brand and content side myself. How to blow up your content and become the name people in your niche actually know, because a high ticket offer that nobody can see does not do anything for anybody. Now, 2 honest things before I give you the link. First, because of how hands-on this is, we're not just letting anyone join. This is the first time I'm rolling this out, and I want to make sure we're getting the right type of people in. Second, and I mean this one, most people in this room will be just fine getting a blueprint. I'm not trying to talk anybody out of the thing I spent 2 days building with you. So if you are one of the people I just described, here's what to do. My team is dropping a link in the chat right now to schedule a call. On that call, my team will learn more about you and your goals. If they feel like you're a good fit, they will invite you to join. And if they do not, they will tell you that too. And they will tell you what to do instead, which for a lot of people is go do the blueprint first. Very simple. Booking a call is not committing to anything. It is a conversation to find out, and you will get a straight answer either way. Either way. So the link is in the chat, guys. Go grab it. Go book you a time. And to say it one more time so nobody gets it twisted, the blueprint doors closes tomorrow. That link is in the chat too. And for most of you, that is still the right move. Go handle which one is actually yours. All right, so go ahead, book your call. Once you got the call booked, put in the chat booked. Put in the chat booked once you got your call booked. And my team will be strategizing with you. They set aside 24 to 48 hours. They set aside 24 to 48 hours to get on calls with you guys. Cool. So the link is in the chat, guys, to book your call. The link is in the chat. If you have a few questions, you can drop it in the chat. I'll take a few questions. We got a couple minutes before we switch over to VIP. All right. All right. So thank you, team, for dropping the link in the chat. We're going to keep dropping it. And then overall, guys, we are now about to go ahead and get ready for the VIP call. Michael, do you have anything for them before we get ready to switch over to the VIP call? Guys, make sure y'all get y'all tickets if y'all not in VIP already. And then don't forget, if you already got your call booked, put in the chat books. No problem. Okay, Angel books, Jacob books, Melanie books, Tayel books. No problem. No problem. VIP is for the summit. VIP is for the summit. So people have VIP tickets to the summit for the bonus class with Afnan, which we're about to open up in a couple minutes. No problem. So for each offer, like the live trainings, dedicate at least 2 hours. My calls are always at least 2 hours. If it's over 2 hours, it's just because I'm doing a Q&A.
Sorry, Ari, I had to reset my computer. Reset it. I'm back. Something's up with our tech today. I don't know. You were freezing.
Yeah.
But I love it. I love it. Who's excited to go get their high ticket build out and get this ascension going, y'all? That's the fun part. So everybody give it up to Ari for just coming on. We got more tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to be phenomenal as well. So make sure you're in the room. She's going to be giving out some game tomorrow as we end out the week. Some of y'all thought this was just a 2-day event. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. We got another day tomorrow. So make sure you're here in the room Friday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard time, same place. But I do want to give a shout out to a few individuals who've jumped in and they went and booked their call and they actually went in and actually said, you know what, I'm going to talk with the team about this. There's something about what Ari's talking about that really resonates with me. There's just something about it. So if you book, just put booked in the chat. But real quick, I want to give a shout out to, let me see, we had here we go, man. Y'all are moving fast. We had Tashana, Diana, Barry, Savannah, Brianna, Lady Tasha, Judith, Melanie, Akoya, Demetria, Daishika, Nick. We had Sierra, Megan, Justine. So shout out to you all for booking that call. On the call, this is my only request. I think Ari may have said this briefly. Just make sure you show up and you're in that room. Just make sure you're showing up, you're present with them, you're putting that in your calendar. But the book of call is for those of you all that are interested in getting a deeper level of mentorship. What we do in the accelerator is we build out your whole entire ecosystem, your personal brand, your high ticket, not just this low ticket result magnet. So for some of you all, guess what? The blueprint will be where you start out. And you may upgrade later. That is fine. But if you want to be a part and you of this like first cohort, this next cohort, and you want to be like in this small group setting to make some fast project on your whole ecosystem, then jump in with us. You can do both at the same time, by the way. So if you're here and you already have the blueprint, we actually have a special deal where you can actually do the accelerator and the blueprint together. So talk to our team about that. But you can do both together at the same time. It's all good. We got you. If you're here and you're worried, oh, I got the blueprint, they complement each other. So we got you. So real quick, shout out to, I saw somebody else just jumped into the blueprint. Carissa just jumped into the blueprint. Shout out to Carissa. I love it. Let me see who else is here and jumped in. I see a lot of y'all working on it right now. Let me see who's working on it as we speak. I always like to give credit where credit is due. We had, here we go. Sharon is working on the blueprint. Let's go, Sharon. Wahida Clark is working on the blueprint. Let's go. I see y'all moving and shaking. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to close out this call and we're going to be going into the VIP session at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're going to give everybody just a quick break. We're going to give everybody just like a 3 or 4 minute break. If you haven't upgraded to the VIP and Platinum, but you want to be in this next session, just know you still can upgrade. Somebody says, is this separate from the blueprint? Yes, the VIP and the Platinum is separate from the blueprint. All right. So two totally separate things. So if you're here and you want to get the VIP session that we're about to go into, make sure that you go ahead and you upgrade. All right. So the link will be dropped in the chat for the VIP upgrade. It's only $47 to get all the replays of this week, plus the bonus sessions that are about to go down. So watch your inbox if you're here. Just watch your inbox. It's going to be the same link that we used yesterday. Okay. Same exact link, but we're going to re-email and re-text it out. Look for Ari's name in your spam, your junk folder, all the inboxes. You know how it goes. So with that being said, we want to say thank you guys for being here on day number 2 of the AI Digital Product Summit. We hope you learned something new. We hope you got some ideas. This is what we're going to do. You can text us if you need help or support. or you can talk with our team live. We have a live support chat right now. So the team are going to drop those in the chat. If you can't find something that you're looking for, you just need support in some way to help with paying for a product, or you want to, talk with the team about one of our programs, make sure that you all go ahead and click the link in the chat to chat with our live team, or you can text us at the phone number they're dropping below. All right. So with that being said, we will see you all, VIP and Platinum. We'll see you all in 5 minutes. Excited to see you all in this extra